But if we use up all our trumps, we won't have anything left.
He's got a point. They haven't played their aces yet.
The wind favors us. Let's make this one fun birthday. Also, she will determine the flow of battle.
It's her. Major. She's close. She? One of the Big Four, also known as the god of martial arts. The strongest warrior. The strongest warrior? That's right. I'd know her anyway. Her name is... Momio Kawakami is here!
I love you. I love you, Nei-san.
I see. I love you too, Yamato. As my student, as my friend. But I cannot think of you as anything other than that. I'm sorry.
Nei-san.
Let's stay friends.
I guess you don't remember what you told me when we were younger.
No, I think it's you who's forgotten. I expected more from you. Prime Minister Naoe Yamato.
He's gonna win in weight class that's bow down to us! My team will take the enemies onto the side! He's putting up with the next fight! Leave the reinforcements to me.
Darn you! How dare you! Fushikawa Squad, advance!
Understood. We'll teach those hicks a lesson. The realistic battle is currently unfolding before our eyes. Could you tell us what this battle is about, Kawakami Academy Headmaster Teshin Kawakami?
Classes 2F and 2S couldn't settle a dispute, and thus this Kawakami conflict was invoked. The first rule of a Kawakami conflict is to capture and restrain the enemy commander. Class 2S President, Kuki Hideo.
Join up with the main force at once!
Class 2F President, Amakasu Mayo.
The conflict has already started. I wonder if it's going all right. Don't be so nervous about everything. If you're going to be a commander, you need to start acting like it.
The second rule is to use only the designated school-provided weapons. These replicas won't kill you if you get hit, but they'll hurt like it.
These the big shots! It's my war photographer blood moving! Some big responsibilities here!
I don't know what the hell you see in 3D women. Women are best in 2D.
But isn't that 3D?
I'm not talking about this thing.
The third rule, if you wish, you may call anyone who's on campus to help. Negotiation is also a form of skill. You may have a maximum of 50 helpers. That is all.
Class S has 900 total members, while we in Class F have 500.
I guess that means you can't beat money and power.
Class S all hails from well-known families involved in financial groups or politics.
I'm sure they'll be the ones who'll be running Japan one day.
But a lot of the people who are participating in this battle from Class S don't really want to be here. Compared to them, those of us in Class F have much more spirit. My fist will show that bunch of creeps exactly who's in the right.
I'll leave all the fighting to you, Gakto. You're much more skilled at it than I am, so I'd just weigh you down anyway.
That's not true at all. Using your head is an important fighting method. Never underestimate it. Anyway, it's about time for the next phase.
That's all, Sasako. We're falling back.
The main enemy forces have begun converging. We're pulling out before we're surrounded.
Minamoto Squad, we're pulling out! Kotono, you fought well against my primary forces. We're following them.
Pardon me, Hideo. Staff HQ says this could be a trap, so we shouldn't carelessly chase after them.
Irrelevant. If it's a trap, we'll take it out with the rest of them. Now is our time. We're gonna kick some serious ass!
That's what he says, young master.
He hasn't changed a bit.
If it's like this, why have a staff HQ, Toma?
Looks like we've got no choice. We'll have to depend on our aces.
Don't let them get away! Victory is ours!
An ambush from the forest!
How many are there?
Looks to be around 10.
You're kidding. That's nothing.
No ambush is approaching from the opposite direction.
Crap, how many?
Again, reports say around 10.
Use the auxiliary troops to deal with it.
Another squad from the forest.
Ignore it! Ignore it!
And another from the other direction.
Have everyone intercept them.
And there's a whole lot more of them coming from the forest.
How annoying! Don't let them provoke you!
Okay, now. Stop our retreat. Reverse force.
Waiting for this!
Ignore them! Push through!
Ambush from the forest.
What's that? How many units do they have waiting for us?
This is bad. No one knows when to expect another ambush, and it's affecting troop morale.
This just proves it isn't the number of troops, but how you use them.
I'm surprised they didn't anticipate the ambush.
They did indeed. But do you think Kuki Hideo would back down from an ambush?
Very true.
You're doing great, Yamato. Enemy forces are being totally whittled down to nothing.
Seems that military force doesn't always equal strength.
That's right.
I really like you, Yamato. Follow me everywhere.
No thanks. If I'm to be with you, I don't want it to be just following in your footsteps. I want to walk beside you.
You cannot even approach my martial arts skill.
But I'm confident in my intellect. I want to equal you through intellect, not martial arts.
You'll need to start taking this very seriously.
I will. I want to become powerful enough to affect change in this country, like the Prime Minister.
You sound like you're in kindergarten. If you do that, we can walk forward together.
A kindergartner's dream, huh? Here's where things get serious. We'll be attacking Fushikawa's vanguard. Use the second company spread out on the west.
Huh? This is strange, Yamato.
What's that?
We've lost contact with the second company.
What should we do? If the second company isn't here?
The main enemy's force's rear guard is advanced, and their main camp has escaped into the rear.
Mark each squad, move out! Reinforce on defenses! The main camp rebuild the climb!
Damn it! The commander has gotten away!
I never anticipated it has so many forces left!
That's bad. Main forces are being taken out left and right.
Talk to me. This is Staff HQ.
Oh no! I'm getting attack on Class F's main camp! Burn it down! We'll burn those six out once and for all! Lyle, hide here. What will you do, Chica-chan? I'll act as bait to keep them away. You can't! You need to be the one who survives. I can't do that!
There you are. Now this can end.
I'm afraid not! You moved to secretly attack our headquarters, just as Yamato-san predicted.
The daughter of the master swordsman Mayuzumi.
Snipers! You're out of luck, because I already took all your surrounding archers out of commission.
It was quite wise of you to remove all of them from the very start.
Everyone surround her! Take her out no matter what! I'm very happy to be surrounded by so many. However, I'll have to defeat you all. Attack! Ryu, get behind you!
She only grazed me, but she did this much damage. Is she on par with Agi-Hasama?
Commander, use the signal gun! Yeah, all right. So, the surprise attack failed. Have the vanguard advance toward the enemy camp. Hit them where the sneak attack weakened them. What was that?
Report! Yoshikawa squad has betrayed us behind our line!
They have betrayed us? Have the rear guard fall back at once and be sure to stay on alert!
Yes, ma'am!
Please avoid further extending our troops. If you're isolated, you'll fall under ambush.
I know that, you idiot! Just who do you think you're talking to? Uh-oh. We're isolated right now.
Black Flash! Mystic Gauntlet here!
Sneak attack!
Engage them now! This looks bad for us! Get out of here! Hurry! You know what you're doing, Yamato. You were spot on. Prepare yourself, Fushikawa Kokoro. We ran into each other in the most ridiculous place. It helped me lose the pursuit.
That's true. We'll need to mask our presence and location from all of them.
Crap! The numbers aren't on our side.
They're not done yet. This is nuts! Archers, advance!
All hands retreat!
Prepare second volley! Fire! Enemy sniper! What? Miyazo! Aim for the enemy sniper! You won't reach me with those bows. Mine is meant for sniping, so I can shoot through anything. Eventually, I'll pierce Yamato's heart as hell. This looks bad! Enemy reinforcements are here!
No, look at that.
What are they? They switched over to our side?
Now who's the naughty princess?
Making someone as noble as I am do something like that? I've lost. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
I can't hear you.
Forgive me already. Yamato uploaded this video to the internet. A plan to totally demoralize the enemy.
The discontent factions in Class S saw it and switched sides.
It's Camp Black Squad. Justice is ours today.
It's Princess White Squad. Everyone's here. Let's go!
You've done well holding out this one, Marky. I'm finally back! The commander's fly!
Watch it. You honestly didn't forget his guard, did you, Embassy?
I cannot be fooled with petty tricks when clad in my noble battle garb!
It looks to me like you just took them off.
Don't stand up. Attack!
I think it's just about time for me to come play.
Senpai!
I'll have fun with all of you, my beloved comrades.
Why is Momo Senpai against us?
It's more enjoyable that way, don't you think?
Yeah, it is, Nason.
You brought your commander with you, planning to surrender.
Sorry, Nason, but I'm afraid you'll be losing this battle.
pretty confident, considering you're my student.
Well, then I guess the student will be surpassing the master.
You've started to anger me, Yamato.
Momo-senpai, I'll take you on.
That's some spirit you have. Mayu, but you can't stop me.
That may be true. However,
This feeling...
Agiha Kuki has come forth.
Sister? No way!
For you to involve Kuki Financial Group's Kuki Agiha.
Yeah, well, I had to plan on using someone who could take you on.
But I'll break that feeble little plan of yours.
Not before I break that pretty nose of yours.
I look forward to that. No good.
He saw through all 12 strikes the first time seeing them.
You're showing me a good time, Mayu.
Kuki finished her. Ancient dragon of
Your skills haven't rusted, Agiha-san, and I already know that trick. Left-hand Kawakami style roasted meat, right-hand Kawakami style snowman. This ends. Who are you?
I heard a rumor there was a strong warrior to the east. And that girl's the last of the big four. Tsubame Matsunaga debuting! You deserve the title God of Martial Arts!
Kawakami style, star killer!
Here I go!
You're really good, Mayu.
I'll hit you with everything I've got.
Yeah? Bring it.
I guess it's true that Momoyo-chan's never lost a fight in her life. Then I guess today is the day her luck changes. Roger that. This job is pretty fun.
You settle this while Mizumi and the rest continue to keep Momo-senpai at bay!
Attack once more! Push the back! Don't give the free ring!
They are so close! If we only had one more squad to fight beside us!
Wasn't the second company meant to be here?
They were wiped out before anyone realized.
That was close. You have no remaining forces.
No, we do! Now away squad, joining the battle!
Yamano!
A real man always thrusts in head first!
He's making a suicide run.
It doesn't matter who! Anyone wanting to follow should!
I guess we don't have any choice but to follow, Yamato. Come on, don't make an otaku do this kind of stuff.
You don't expect me to do anything!
If you're a man, don't just stand there.
Oh, kill him!
I'm going to...
I'll fight to the best of my ability.
Cookie, attack thin and wide!
Yes, sir. Okay, dynamic.
I'm always fighting against Nason. Attacks of that caliber won't hit me!
Now, Yamato, how far will you go to hinder me?
Cookie fist of the indestructible Thunderball! Forbidden Art Ruby Splitter!
Mayu, you're doing a great job annoying me. Kawakami style, lethal firefly! That was a fake out. You find yourself fighting 1-on-3? What are the odds? Go down! Thank you for playing, Mayu.
Bred from my back from the city of light and walk the endless wilderness. With no miracle before me and no guide, the night alone grows. My unyielding will in me, I continue my journey of darkness. Full advance ahead!
Yamato, take this! At any rate, I'm out of energy. Therefore...
Cookie, well done, my friend. No, Yamato, right here! If you defeat me, the reward will be great!
The defense is faltered! Mike's not his biggest point! This is a final attack! Don't fall back! No matter what! The defense has failed! That's impossible! Yamato!
Yes, we've got faster defenses!
Good work getting here, Kazuma Shoichi. But my name is Hideo, and I'm a hero!
What a coincidence. I happen to be a hero in my own right.
You've annoyed me for a while now. You don't care about social status, and you do whatever you please.
Social status and money don't mean crap. Let's do this.
Very well. We'll settle this. Man to man.
One more attack! I was waiting for your strong attack!
Kawakami style, human bomb.
Oh, shit!
Kawakami conflict has ended.
We won!
Too bad for you, Momoyo. Momoyo, you're strong and your ego is as large as your boobs. You're a strong but fragile girl.
Strong but fragile. My ass.
You've decided to join us, Suicide Runner.
Who won?
Glad to say Class F won. Cat made it happen while you were knocked out. They have to give a victory speech.
I'd like to do it myself, but I think I'll let the strategist handle it this time out.
We decide as a group who makes the speech.
Actually, it was decided while you were out cold. Please be sure to give everyone a shout for me if you don't mind.
I'll be sure to. The very symbol of power, Class 2S, has been defeated. The victory this day belongs to all of us. Hip, hip, hooray!
The new administration plans to cut annual expenditures through a reduction in unnecessary programs. 144 meal tickets is a big deal.
We'll have plenty to eat for a long time. I'm trying to decide what to have.
The Kazama family has 9 members, so each receives 16 tickets.
Well, that is why I demanded a multiple of 9.
But Cap isn't here, and it's times like these when we need him most of all.
Well, where did Cap go?
I'm afraid he'll be stuck in Nagoya for a while.
You mean he biked all the way out there? I bet the guy's too tired to even move.
No, he's fine, but the bike blew a tire, unfortunately.
If Cap doesn't show up, what are the rest of us supposed to do?
Those who don't work don't eat. You know the rules. That's the reason that I requested a multiple of 8.
144 divided by 8. Carry the 1. But Yamato, how did you convince him to accept such a ridiculous price?
It was important enough that he called us there in the middle of the night. So I figured he would be willing to pay extra.
You're so good at getting what you want, Yamato! I bet you're just acting cold to me so that I'll love you even more!
At the same time, since we won the Kawakami conflict, Class S is in really no position to go against us.
Oh yeah, with our rivals out of the picture, we can inflate the price as much as we want.
I disagree with this. The bidding process should be fair and honorable. If one bidder is collaborating with another, then it is not fair and makes us less than noble.
How can you say that with a straight face? You always underbid to beat people up. So tell me, which one of those is less noble, Christiane? And the Japanese have a saying, take every chance you get. If you don't do that, then to the Japanese mind, you aren't doing your duty to the best of your ability.
But if that is the case, it would be wrong to go against one's duty, then it is fine with me.
That's right, Chris. There's nothing wrong with making some extra cash. You think so too, right, Mayochi? Not at all. I don't think I have the right to offer my opinion here. But you want the meal tickets, don't you? I want them, but Mayochi thinks she'll have fewer chances to make packed lunches for Yamato. So she's really worried and jealous of the meal tickets. What are you saying, Matsukaze? I wasn't thinking that at all. Hey, Mayochi, what's up? Why are you always talking to your phone strap?
His name is Matsukaze, and he's a god that's possessing my phone strap, that's all.
See? A god in your phone strap? Yes, I am descended from a line of extremely pure-blooded gods. We are thoroughbreds.
In any case, we won the bid, so we've got to do the work. But no one in their right mind would complain.
Wrong. I'm going to complain, Yamato. Last night you were bad and didn't come when I called.
I had to attend the bid.
I was so lonely. We pledged to be like brother and sister to each other, but you completely ignore your sister's requests.
What did you want anyway? I know we weren't gonna cuddle.
What do you think? I was bored, so I wanted someone that I could beat up on. Not yet. Now that you're my little brother, you must be strong enough to survive being trampled on by an elephant or 100 people riding on top of you.
When she messes around, Momo-senpai can be as dangerous as a pissed-off elephant.
I doubt anyone normal could survive that, but I know a lot of guys who would want to try.
Anyway, you found me a mission in which I can legally beat people up, so I forgive you.
I still think it's illegal. These aren't official jobs.
So what's the job? Tell me all the details. A lost dog.
How is this? Let me beat people up. Answer me.
No one said that! It's the history teacher Moro's dog.
I thought this was gonna be a big deal. I still don't think he should use us for his personal jobs, if you know what I mean. His dog's important enough to him that he called us in the middle of the night.
Anyway, we should start by gathering information. I asked Moro to post stuff online and search for anyone who may have found it. While he's busy doing that, we'll walk around and look in person. We'll search the area and use our network of contacts.
Okay, let's get this done. Are you sure about this? You don't think people will get angry at us for sticking up these lost little doggy posters all over the place?
Well... Well, it's not like they'll be up for very long. We can take all of them down once we found the dog.
Yes, that's true.
But can anyone tell anything from this blurry picture?
It was the only one he had.
Well, puppy dog, what's your canine opinion? Can you discern anything from this photo? That's pretty rude. I'm sorry, but I really can't make anything out from it. Does it smell? You can tell from the flyer. Oh, there it is. Seriously? Looks just like Maru. That must be it. My God, I guess you really are a dog. They say pets resemble their owners. He does look a bit like the dog in the photo. And leave it to me!
Miyako, we don't need to arrow it!
You collect the bounty, whether the dog's dead or alive.
No, you can't!
I'm kidding, Yamato. This is a school replica. It won't do more than knock him out. It really hurts, though. He ran away!
Let's follow him! I'll get you!
All right, now go.
Thanks, Maji! That pooch is possessed!
My God, that is an Uber dog.
This is a noble dog from the INO Construction Company's private breeders. I wonder if they can retrieve it.
Let's split up and cut it off!
It's cute, but maybe a bit childish for me. I like this one. Let's try it on. You know what? I think we should get you some sexy underwear on the off chance that you get lucky someday. Yeah. The parfaits here are so good. I'm sorry, Yui-chan. What a premium parfait. And I'm what you'd call a premium girl. Hey, I'm premium.
Not the face.
What a cute dog. There.
I didn't expect them to strike while I was at the Kawakami conflict. Any information after that?
Nothing at all, ma'am. The details of the incident are still under investigation. We're doing all we can to locate the test subjects.
It's useless. Once they're hidden, they'll never find them. I blame myself for being so lax. I'm positive that those two are after something. They're certain to strike again somehow. Keep a close watch for them. And have a squad on standby, ready to go.
Yes, ma'am.
He's just so fast. You did very well to keep up with the dog, considering that you're also a dog. You're a great dog. I have no idea what you're talking about. She isn't listening.
We worked so hard to find it too, didn't we?
She isn't listening. You didn't work hard at all. We totally lost it. How do we find it now? How about luring it to us? Tell us something that dogs like. I like meat on the bone. Not you, Kazuko-san. Yamato got us a chance to win a bunch of meal tickets. I'm really hoping that this mission will succeed, don't you? That's right. We need to find it so we will be able to repay Yamato for everything. They thought that Yamato-san was peeping at them, so he suffered terribly. I'd show Yamato anything he wanted if he'd only ask. Do any of you think that if I catch the dog, he'll want me?
Oh, you guys talk about Yamato way too much.
I'll get you this time!
Is he trained in martial arts? That'd be fun. If you're a warrior, I won't hold back, dog or no.
They have him! That's a dead end! We got it! We did it! We got him! Did he really run into this place? Looks like an abandoned factory.
What a pain. When I catch him, I'm punishing him.
If she punishes him, he won't survive.
It's going to be hard to find the puppy in here.
We just need to rattle some cages and smoke him out. Come on! Come out here!
There! Run, and the next one will hit you.
Nice shot, Miyako.
They did it! He won't get away! The meal tickets are ours!
What in the hell is this thing?
A 7.62 millimeter NATO round. My father taught me all about firearms. Then what's this? Mark III A2 grenade. And this? M16 assault rifle. However, the German MG3 is actually a better gun.
Then what's this?
M134 minigun.
Okay, then tell me, what is this?
I said it's a 7.62 millimeter NATO round.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
He's asking why all this stuff is lying around, Kurikichi. Strange. Maybe it's the warehouse for a heavy weaponry store. There aren't any heavy weaponry stores in Japan. Does that mean that all of these weapons are illegal?
Yeah, it looks like it. Every one of them.
I see. Then I think we should punish the owners. Looks like we have bigger problems than a lost dog.
They've got some nasty toys. Yamato, this is too much for you. Get back.
No way! You can't defeat someone with a gun either.
Don't worry. I've got this. Finally, I get to beat people up. Let's go!
Get him!
Take this! This is a really great weapon.
That isn't how you use it.
Here I come!
Don't worry. I use the dull side. Hey!
Thanks, Miyako.
This is nothing at all. Can you please let me spend the night with you as a reward, Yamato?
Now let's hear you talk. What the hell's going on around this place? If I don't like your answer, you'll regret it. But since you pointed guns at us, you'll regret it regardless of the reason. So start talking before I start punching.
Reinforcements!
Who the hell are these people?
Stay back, Yamato. They aren't like the other guys. Kawakami-style skills.
Those aren't supposed to be taught to anyone outside the family. Who the hell are you? You're running away!
Wait! Everyone get out of here now!
Kawakami style. Overturn mat. Are you okay, Yamato?
I'm fine, I think. Huh? Yeah, I'm alive. I think so.
I see. Then I shall kill you. Right here, right now.
was that anyway?
Well, the police said that it was a gang smuggling weapons.
That was a lot of firepower, though. That was enough firepower for a Hong Kong action film, or Megaforce.
But that Megaforce we were fighting escaped completely.
That's because they weren't Megaforce.
At least we were able to stop the smuggling, so I guess that's a good consolation for us.
Japan isn't really safe anymore.
I have decided I will abandon this country.
Yamato, I remembered. I remembered this. That's right! I forgot the dog! What do? They'll be really mad if we don't complete the mission! Huh?
There's a good doggy. He looks just like Mark.
Guess it's about time to wake him up. He always gets mad at me, so I should probably be normal about it. I can't wait, Yamato!
Rifle arts!
Good morning, Yamato. You sure woke up fast.
Again, Miyako? What did you want from me?
To kiss you good morning. If you hadn't woken up, I would have started kissing you all over.
Get
Then... Ooh, Yamato's such a tease. No luck again? Yeah, but I won't give up yet. Momo-senpai's rejected Yamato twice, and he was hurt by it. I have to make sure I'm the one to cheer him up. You're kind, Miyako. I hope you get him. And if I seize this opportunity with him already wounded, he'll fall in love with me. This is your best chance since Yamato was rejected and feels depressed. I'm sure Yamato floods his pillow with tears every single night. This happened because Yamato confessed his love only to be rejected. Poor Yamato getting his heart crushed. Good luck, Miyako. Yamato's waiting for you with his broken heart.
Everyone wake up. Breakfast's ready.
But how on earth am I going to get Yamato to look my way?
I enjoy having ice for breakfast. It is totally wunderbar.
Ginsan, would you give me one of your crab croquettes?
No way in hell, pig boy.
Sucks. I really love these things, too.
Here you go.
Thank you. You're pretty nice, Ginsan.
Don't take it the wrong way. I only gave it to you because if I hadn't, you'd never shut up about it.
Ginsan, would you happen to be a tsundere?
What the hell's that? Miko-san, I'll have another bowl of miso soup.
Coming right up. Yuki-chan made the miso soup today.
Really? That's pretty good, Mayachi.
Even if you're just trying to flatter me, you still give me too much praise.
No, I'm serious. You'll make a great wife for someone someday.
No, I won't. Starting tonight, you'll practice signing marriage papers 100 times a day. This is bad. Yamato, would you like to try one of my croquettes?
No, thanks. Ketchup doesn't agree with me.
This isn't ketchup, it's hot sauce.
But isn't it kind of red?
It's destroyed sauce from my treasured collection. Its heat measures 1 million Scoville units.
What the hell is a Scoville?
They measure spiciness. Tabasco is about 2,500 Scoville units, so 1 million units is 400 times better.
Give me a break!
Let me see. If skin contact occurs, immediately rinse with water and consult a doctor.
That isn't a warning found on food. Miyako's trying to be nice. Why not take a bite?
You think I survived that?
But it's so good. Sorry, it didn't work out, Miyako. I guess this is one of those cases where boys and girls are just different. Good morning, everyone!
Good morning, doggy. Nei-san?
You're late. What were you up to?
Well, you certainly seem in a huggy mood.
I haven't fought anyone lately, so I'm getting all frustrated, you know?
After the Kawakami conflict, the number of challenges for Big Sister dropped significantly.
That fierce battle was broadcast on live television for everyone to see. I'm sure the weaklings just got scared off. That's what happened, Yamato. You'll be my toy again today.
Cosmic family, huh? They always have their guard up, so I'll never get any panty shots of them.
I want to see something hot!
Well, whatever. I guess I'll use my ultimate technique to soothe my heart. Here we go!
What are you doing, Yunbachi? While our school does advocate martial arts study, I never expected to see you doing the real thing. You do realize you look more than a bit ridiculous.
Don't talk to me! I won't be able to focus!
This is the first time I've seen you get serious over something that doesn't involve chasing after women.
This is it!
I got it! Yamato's acting like nothing's changed, even though he got rejected. Yeah, those two are pretty close. He just stays with her, even though she treats him badly. Just like me. Momo-senpai accepts Yamato the way he is. I hate to admit it, but maybe there's no way I can ever beat her.
Miyako, you really like Yamato, don't you?
Yeah. The only reason I'm here today is because of Yamato.
Miyako?
All through elementary school, I was constantly bullied. It made every single day so difficult. But Yamato was the one who rescued me from that. He could have started being bullied himself for getting involved, but he stood up to them and saved me anyway. If Yamato hadn't been there for me, I'd be a different person today. But Yamato won't pay any attention to me. And I love him so much. But Yamato's still just...
I feel really bad for you, Miyako. Eat this and cheer up.
I'm fine.
It's Tabasco flavored.
Then I'll have a little.
I know, Miyako. I have a great idea. I'll call it the bully in an alley plan.
No, I know what you're going to say.
I'll dress up like a hoodlum and attack Yamato. Then you'll come and save him, and I'll pretend you took me out.
And then I trigger Yamato's flags, unleashing something fierce within him, right?
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Somehow I think I'd have a better chance of winning over his hermit crabs.
There's only one thing left for me to do. In order to show him how I feel, yes, to show him, I'll use force. You're finally going to do it, Miyako. I can't hesitate. I just have to do it.
Hermit crabs are so nice. They soothe my soul to its core. What's up, Miyako?
Yamato, I'm
Miyako, what are you doing?
This is your fault, Yamato. No matter what I do, you never look my way.
Stop it, Miyako!
Don't resist, Yamato. I'll be done quickly.
Hey, wait!
Don't scream. It's not like you're a girl facing her first time.
No! The hermit crabs are watching! That's enough!
Cookie?
I won't forgive you for bullying Yamato! Boom! You're okay now, Yamato!
What are you doing, Cookie?
You said you planned to use force, so I thought I tried the bully in an alley plan.
Cookie, I love you!
See? Just like I said, if I dress up like a hoodlum and save Yamato, Yamato will be so moved he'll come to love me. Hey, Yamato.
What is it?
Why won't you give Miyako a chance? Do you not like her?
It isn't that.
Then why?
It's just... I don't have the right to that. When she was young, Miyako got bullied. For the longest time, I pretended not to notice what was happening.
Yamato?
I knew Miyako was having a hard time, but back then, if you did anything to call attention to yourself, you'd start getting bullied too. Hiding and trying not to stand out, and making sure not to get involved in anything unnecessary. The children, that was the best course. If I'd helped Miyako, I'd have become a target for bullies too.
Then why?
The reason I rescued Miyako was I hated myself for ignoring her pain. If I kept acting like I didn't see what was going on, I probably couldn't have forgiven myself for it. Or maybe I'd become someone who'd be okay with the world's injustices. A terrible person. So when I saved Miyako, I wasn't really saving her. I was saving myself.
Yamato.
I was nice to Miyako because I wanted to atone for what I'd done. But I never expected Miyako to fall in love with me. I shouldn't be the one to try to be there for her. Miyako shouldn't be tied down by any sense of obligation to me. I want her to choose the one she loves.
Yamato.
Miyako?
You care about me that much, Yamato! I knew I loved you!
You heard everything right! You should live however you want!
I get it, Yamato! I choose to love you of my own free will!
Cookie, save me, please!
Cookie, we're using
The three laws of robotics say a robot may not injure a human being but must obey orders given by human beings. Obey humans, do not harm humans. What do I do in this case?
Don't worry so much! Got it!
I got it!
So happy!
and there is much for me to reflect upon.
I'll whip you into shape with my lash of love, so get ready.
Great! Very well, Matsukaze. What shall we discuss today?
We're discussing Naoya Yamato.
Do you wish to talk about Yamato-san?
Mayuchi, don't you have feelings for Yamato? So what's been happening?
No, not in the least. I'd never fall in love with him. Of course, Yamato-san is a great guy, and I do like him as a person. He's nice to me, but I have no impure thoughts of him at all. No way.
Be a chick. When it comes to love, there's no pure or impure.
Love?
That's love. You're head over heels for Yamato, right? Come on, admit it, Mayuchi.
Well, I have to admit that it's totally absurd for you to imagine I feel that way about him.
We'll review this once more, Mayuchi. Do you remember how you met Yamato?
How I met him. I will never forget the day of the Kawakami Academy entrance ceremony.
Go! Run! The lone horseman arrives first.
A new student can't be late. You need the right attitude toward life to train your body and mind hard and arrive early to school.
Wah! Backflip landing!
I was in a hurry and
Are you okay? You still have plenty of time.
No, I'm a new student here, so I thought that I should arrive early. What? I just told an upperclassman he was wrong. What was I thinking? Oh!
Here you go. You dropped this.
How embarrassing. I wish I could erase that portion of my past.
If life had save points, you could.
But that is exactly how Yamato-san and I met, really.
And he even saw your panties.
Oh, what should I do?
Your only option is to marry him.
Marry him?
Yeah, marry him. After all, he did see your panties.
So for that, I should marry him? But it is true that he did see my panties after all.
Yeah, there's nothing to be done about his seeing your panties. Yamato will do what he must, too. I mean, he did see your panties.
Yeah, you're right. Yamato saw my panties.
Yeah, your panties! Your panties!
I have no reason to doubt you, Matsukaze. I'll give heart and body to Yamato-san since he saw my panties.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Good luck, Mayuchi.
But it takes two to marry. Even if I'm prepared, I cannot expect the same of him. After all, he saw my panties, but I saw nothing of his undergarments.
So you realized?
Yamato-san is an extremely wonderful man. I'm sure he has other women besides me who care deeply for him. I don't know if Yamato-san will choose me just because he saw my panties.
You act like that, you'll never obtain things you otherwise would. You know, Confucius said, if you give up, it's game over.
Over?
If you do nothing, Yamato will date another girl eventually. What will you do if they marry and have kids?
Yamato-san will marry another girl?
When that happens, you'll be invited to the wedding as a friend of the groom. Would that be okay with you?
If Yamato-san officially recognizes me as a friend, I'll be satisfied with that.
Idiot! You'd really be just fine just being friends, Mayuchi? At the reception, we get a plate with gifts and a picture of the couple. It's a cursed item that can never just be tossed away. Every year we'll bring a New Year's card with a picture of their kid. Can you really stand that?
It would be as though the mailman was actually Death himself on my doorstep delivering my New Year's mail.
All you'll be able to do is scribble over the kid's picture.
That'd be too scary for me to do. At most time I eat some curry off the plate with a picture.
Could you live with something like that?
No, I was wrong. I won't just yield my dream. I'll focus on attaining it.
Right, Mayuchi. Confucius said, get her done.
All right, then I will get her done. But there's something I'm concerned about.
Yes, what's that?
I'm worried about Yamato-san's current emotional state.
What's wrong with Yamato?
Yamato-san asked out Momo-senpai the other day, but he was rejected for a second time. I think he's taking it very well right now, but that may be an attempt to conceal his true pain.
Mayuchi, you're such a good girl.
Is there anything I can do to make Yamato-san feel better at all?
Let's see. Something to make a guy happy. Why not cook him something? As a girl!
I'm a girl! I'm good at cooking!
That's perfect. If you make him some great food, you'll be able to mend his broken heart while getting closer to him.
I have a spatula and frying pan! Now I want to make his favorite food!
Yamato loves him some hermit crabs, so why not make some hermit crab-based dishes?
I don't think he'd ever speak to me again.
I know, I just wanted to say it, but there's a hidden hint there.
Wait, that means that...
Prepare red king crab for him instead.
Why red king crab?
Biologically, red king crabs are related to hermit crabs. Enamura infraorder Lithodidae family, Paralithodis genus, Pcamph shatica species. You can use red king crab because Yamato loves hermit crabs.
But in 2009, the red king crab was moved to the Lithodidae family, so they aren't related anymore.
I see. The same thing happened to them as happened to Pluto. What a tough world.
By the way, Matsukaze,
what is it, Mayuchi?
What type of woman does Yamato-san like?
What's his type?
I don't merely want Yamato-san to notice me. I want to work to become his type of girl. I think that's important for a relationship to be successful, don't you?
You realize something significant, Mayuchi. You're considering what the other person wants. I'm touched.
I can only imagine what kind girl Yamato-san likes. Let's see. I guess someone like Momo-senpai? Like Momo-senpai? He confessed his feelings to her twice. You're right. That's true. I wonder just how you'd sum up Momo-senpai in words. A dangerous person who won't back down unless she's fighting the world's strongest battle freaks. In other words, I need to get a whole lot stronger, right? Then I'll have to train harder than ever before. Someone who's so rowdy she doesn't even consider men to be men. Who's crude, who sleeps a lot, and who likes women. Then crude and rowdy it is. I'll find a way to work on that somehow. She's also really pretty. The type you'd have a beer with. Someone who instantly befriends everyone and is super popular. Someone who instantly befriends everyone, huh? Sounds hard. That's right. Make new friends. I must say that's never been easy for me. Why can't I make friends?
Isn't it because you have a hard time talking to people?
It's true. I do get nervous in front of others. I can't even greet people properly.
Sounds like this might be tough.
But I can talk to you just fine.
That's because we're best friends.
I wonder if I could make 100 friends.
Don't worry about it. You could do it for sure.
The way of the warrior, the Japanese spirit that treasures morality. Now I understand why Father admired this country so much and had me study abroad here. And the Anai sushi is really good too. I am glad I came to Japan. I really am. I must further study some moral intricacies to understand the warrior spirit. I need someone who will teach me. Oh, I could just ask Yamato. That'll do. Yamato should be fine with instructing me. His name is Yamato, like Yamato Muru, and the voices are similar. We could just watch the DVDs, and I could ask him about anything I don't understand. It'll be fun. No, it'll be a good chance to learn. Huh? Isn't this... Oh.
God, how the hell does Miyako do this?
That's my life! There's a man! Wait, Cristiano! Don't look at him! Kill you dead!
Wait, Chris, you're making a mistake! In Japan, being seen naked isn't considered embarrassing!
You're trying to deceive me!
I'm not trying to trick you! In ancient Japan, girls and guys bathed together! On hot days, women walked around outside naked, so there's no reason for you to be embarrassed!
You lie! Yamato Maru's dream diary didn't have any scenes like those!
That's truly tragic. Western ideas have corrupted modern Japan, which has forgotten its dedication to true morality. Not to mention that TV programs themselves have been affected by Western ideals.
Just tell me this, what in the hell does nakedness have to do with honor?
Did you know that in Japan, when we still believed in real honor, you could leave home without locking the doors?
That's ridiculous!
In those days, Japan was organized by village, and each was a family. Since everyone was a family, everyone gave each other anything they needed. And since everyone was family, there weren't any thieves, and no one hurt one another either. Since everyone was family, they all lived peacefully together, and no one felt shy about seeing each other naked.
Impossible!
Have you seen The Last Samurai? The Americans thought the native Japanese to be barbarians, so they brought their culture to Japan. And as a result, the Japanese began acting uncivilized, cutting off each other's hot and stuff. And similarly, the Japanese spirit of honor and morality was replaced by Western feelings of shame at being seen naked. Japanese culture and customs used to be admired worldwide, and during the Edo period, 300 years passed without war. Japan was the rare and exceptional case of a peaceful country. Our culture, our art, our very way of life was the envy of every nation who knew of us. But as the West forced us to change, imposing its own culture, the Japanese people were also changed by the times. I'm not surprised you don't believe me, but since we once bathed together, what do you call today's phenomenon of bathing together in sweatsuits?
What in the name of all that's holy does this have to do with honor?
You were born in nakedness. It's natural. The Western concept defining this as wrong inherently capitulates to the doctrine that humanity is fundamentally evil. This puts that concept at odds with the doctrine that humans are fundamentally good, born with a moral heart. Are people fundamentally evil? Are people in evil to be concealed, Chris? Are people not born with moral hearts?
I believe that each and every one of us has a moral center to our being. I don't believe it's possible for
for people to be inherently evil from birth.
Then why cover that which isn't evil?
It is most and a little embarrassing, and it evokes feeling of lust from those who see.
Lust? Is that something to be considered indecent? Foolishness! I'll be honest. I love seeing women naked. Chris, do you believe love to be an inferior emotion? Is loving someone or something indecent? Chris, do you love someone? Do you think your heart, having loved, is something repulsive?
No, that can't be true. Loving someone is something far more noble. It's pure, without fault. It's something beautiful.
You said that it was lust.
No, you're misunderstanding me. That wasn't what I meant at all.
You're right, Chris. Loving someone is truly an amazing thing.
Yamato. Then tell me one thing.
What's that?
If by chance the one you love were to love someone else, what would you do? Wouldn't loving that person technically be immoral?
What if that person happened to be rejected by the object of their affection? Wouldn't it cease being immoral then? Are these emotions we feel purely good or ultimately evil according to the given situation?
Well, I don't...
That couldn't be, could it? Regardless, those precious feelings shouldn't be something for others to deny.
You are correct. No matter what anyone else may claim, you love who you love. Those feelings will never change. Thank you, Yamato. I will hesitate no longer.
That's wonderful, Chris. And I love naked women. And right now, I want to see you naked. After everything we've discussed here, do you think denying my love would be moral? You shouldn't deny a way of thought, just for being different than yours. This is not only important to the Japanese spirit, but important in its own right. Don't be ashamed of your own naked body.
I'm not sure if...
I know it's hard to change all of a sudden. It's okay if you're shy. Why not just start with me seeing you naked and you not getting upset?
You're right. I have to start where I can.
I'm glad you understand, Chris.
I do, Yamato.
You won't get mad if I see you?
9.
That's great! Then let me see your naked body!
Well, take a good look at me. Did you really think I could agree to something like that? You're going to kiss me. You can't spot it via thinking I would notice. Just because a girl is blind does not mean she's dumb. I will never, ever forgive you, ever!
Chris, look at this! Ooh! It's that sushi you like.
Do not despionage sushi! Have you even listened to yourself? You know you've been bad-mouthing Japan this whole time! You kept talking about how it was better before, what was going on before, how it's different now, that's all! Are you honestly saying the Japan you love is gone forever? Are you trying to tell me the Japanese no longer have a moral compass aside from immorality? Answer me, Yamato!
I don't know.
Huh?
I said I don't know, damn it!
My magnificent father sent me here to study, telling me what a wonderful and noble country Japan is. You are living here in Japan, and yet you have not come to know this truth?
My dad turned his back on Japan. He became disillusioned with the status quo in the country's direction, and he gave up. Now he lives and works overseas. He isn't Japanese anymore. And to be honest, some days I don't know about this country either.
I see. Now I understand. To me, my father's words have always been absolute. I'm sure it must have been very similar for you. You live keeping your father's words close to your heart. That may be a part of morality. Even if what you believe is different, you both treasure the same morality. I believe you should respect his way of thinking.
Chris.
Yamato, you did say you wanted to see me naked, correct? In any attempt to escape from this crisis, it's inevitable that you will see some part of me.
It's not like either of us planned this. If we were evacuating the building due to an emergency, this might be normal. Don't worry about me seeing you.
Please listen for a second. Is it that you wish to see any female body naked? Or do you want to see my nakedness? What's your answer, Yamato?
Well, what I want to see is...
What's going on? He hasn't even let me do any S&M yet!
Enjoy this stuff, just tell me. I'll trample on you all you like.
Stepping on me, you're sitting on my head! Stop it, me,
My God, why in the world does Yamato come up with stuff using dumb logic like that? He's completely different than Yamato Moru, who is straightforward, and their voices sound the same. It wasn't really Yamato's fault now, was it? But I had to get mad at him to teach that doomcop a lesson. Yamato, you jerk. Who's there? Huh? Oh. Huh? Oh, you got me some Anari sushi. Get back the bitch!
Keep going, keep
going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. The weather's very nice. Guess I'll take a quick jog today down to Shizuoka. Huh? That whistle. They're calling me. Yahoo! Where are you? Who's calling me? Found out. Yamato, here I am. What's up, Yamato?
Hey, doggy, just in time. Something interesting's about to start.
Is someone going to challenge Big Sister?
I am Mimu, XXIII, heir to the Cobra Fist style. I request that you, an heir to the Kawakami style, grant me a duel.
It's been a while since I've been challenged. I'll have lots of fun with this.
Here I come, Momoyo! A Cobra is shocking when it sheds. Take a blow from my technique, like a fully matured curry, in all its splendor!
Oh no, I was so excited I forgot to hold back. You okay? Hang in there. Wake the hell up!
He's not gonna improve if you beat him!
Over here and help me.
I'd rather help him instead!
I was so happy to finally be able to fight someone. Now I just want more. You know the drill, Yamato. You need to be the outlet for my libido. What gives? You trying to resist me?
Sorry, Nei-san, I won't be caught as easily as always.
I wonder about that. Kawakami style. Godly wind skill! An opening.
I screwed up! I never expected you to use the Kawakami Godly Wind to blow your skirt off!
I'm punishing you for resisting. Today I'll get you with the full course.
Hey, there's a really pretty girl over there.
What? You're cute. Want to get a cup of tea?
Sure.
Then it's decided. I will let you sleep tonight.
Are you okay, Yamato?
Yeah, somehow. But Nei-san likes girls just a bit too much, if you ask me. I'm starting to think she likes them more than boys.
That's not true.
Huh?
Big Sister she just chases girls because there aren't any guys that can match her.
Huh?
It's totally your fault for not making better progress.
Yeah, well, Nei-san's ideals are too hard to reach.
Big Sister's a real beauty. She needs an equally great guy, if you know what I mean.
You bitch! I won't forget this!
Damn it! Why can't I get a single panty shot up in here? All of those girls must be cheating somehow! I want to see some action!
There's no choice. I'll just have to use my ultimate technique to soothe my soul.
Hey, Yunpachi, what are you up to this morning? You were drunk in boxing the other day, and now you're doing elbow strike techniques? I'm actually impressed that you've managed to keep up with all this kind of training.
Shut up! You'll break my concentration! Just leave me alone!
Wait a sec, what's this? Yunpachi's really gotten serious about his training. Is some great disaster coming?
Right there!
Birdie shot! Keep going, keep going, keep going.
You're always so full of energy, doggy.
I guess so, but it isn't nearly enough to even approach Big Sister.
Nei-san, huh? Sounds pretty hard.
My head's still growing. If I keep working, I'm sure I'll grow stronger, and my boobs will bounce just like hers. I just know they will.
I don't think you'll get the boobs, but,
That's not true. I drink milk daily. They'll grow so much, people will ask, are you selling fruit there? Got 2 melons underneath?
Actually, if Momoyo's are cantaloupes, yours are cherry tomatoes.
What's that about? Not only are they different fruit, they're not even related, and the size isn't even comparable.
Tomatoes aren't fruit, doggy.
That's mean. You're terrible. Are you having fun tormenting an innocent girl?
Don't worry about it, doggy. A woman's bust size doesn't determine her attractiveness.
Really?
Yeah. It isn't the size that's important. It's how they feel.
Don't be a prude!
Oh, that started it!
Hey, Yamato!
What is it?
Do you still like Big Sister? Hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Big Sister?
Look, I'm still her student. So even if she did reject me, I'm always going to be a part of her life. So that's that.
I see. But that's too bad, isn't it?
What is?
I was thinking it would be cool if you and Big Sister got married, wouldn't it? Are you okay, Yamato?
What are you saying, you mangy mutt?
If the two of you got married, then we'd all be one big happy family, right?
Huh?
Isn't it nice having more family? Right now, I'm really happy. Since I arrived at Kawakami Academy, I've gained a sister and a grandfather, and Ushi Handai and the monks. They're all family, too. It's super having a big family.
You're right.
Yamato, have you been in touch with your family?
Sometimes they send me texts.
They aren't coming back to Japan?
Don't know. We'll have to see. What about you, doggy?
I have no idea. I haven't looked for them yet. They figured they didn't need me, and they got rid of me, so I didn't think it was necessary.
No, I meant your current parents.
Huh? Oh, you mean mine and Big Sister's parents. They left to train, and we haven't heard anything. They should come home every once in a while.
They probably can't return until they achieve something with their training.
If that's the case, they'll never be around. We're finally family, and I can't even see them. Pretty depressing.
Yeah. But, doggy, if you want more family, our getting married would amount to the same thing as Nason and me marrying. Right?
What are you saying? I'm not even close to Big Sister's level. I don't understand what you like at all. Marrying Yamato, huh? That might be fun too. I haven't even caught up to Big Sister, and Yamato doesn't meet Big Sister's standards, so maybe we'd be a good match after all. Then we could grow together, and we'd catch up to her together, and then we could all live together. That sounds really nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
I turn my back on the city of light and walk the endless wilderness.
With no miracle before me and no guide, the night alone grows.
My unyielding will fueling me. I continue my journey of darkness.
Keep going!
Keep going!
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
I haven't been able to get a good workout.
Cap, you won't meet the minimum required days.
Yeah, but my thirst for adventure is crying out. Miyako, you're getting along pretty well with this cookie. Yeah, I guess so.
Huh? Where's Mayuchi?
What, isn't she here? That's funny, I'm pretty sure she was around during breakfast.
Warrior trophy captain! Yuki-san is coming! Sorry! I didn't mean to hold you up! Mayuchi, you're late! Yamato-san?
What is it, Mayuchi?
Here's your lunch for today. Eat it if you like!
Okay.
She put some effort into it today.
Sorry to always ask you, Mayuchi.
No, it's okay. It takes the same effort to make one or two. But when she makes Yamato's lunch, she takes 10 times longer than when she doesn't. Takata, you didn't have to say that!
Thanks again, Mayuchi. You know I always appreciate it.
Not a problem.
My stomach thanks you too. It's delicious.
Thanks.
Hey,
Momoyo and friends.
the weather's nice today. I'd like to skip school and go somewhere.
Nason, if you do that, you aren't going to be able to graduate.
Then I'll just complete my third year with you. It's fun to mess with you all the time.
Please, just graduate already.
Oh, you got lunch from Mayuchi again, huh?
Yeah, Mayuchi really acts like a girl, unlike certain people we know.
Yamato, want some anai sushi? I bought too much, so I'll chat with you.
Yamato, I'll give you my ultra test right now. You son of a grape sugar. I used to refresh myself after a run. Grape sugar is glucose. Huh?
How's this look to ya? You can have my fresh spring onion.
Whoosh! I'll give you my special protein.
I'll give you some Gakuriman chocolate, but I already removed the stickers for myself. Thanks, everyone. I'll enjoy it.
Well then, I guess I'll give you this. I didn't finish it. If you eat it, it'll be like an indirect kiss. How about it? You're happy, right?
Yamato, drink some. I'll give you something special also. So, today everyone's smiling at me too. I'm impressed. Everyone's wonderful. I come from the notable Fushikawa house, so it's good for you to be polite to me. What's wrong, Inoue? What's with that face? You're not smiling, it looks like you're scowling. People who look like hoodlums sure do have it tough. It almost appears that you're some pervert about to attack me. Yay! Jan's a dirty little pervert!
I actually prefer my girls without hair. The Fukushima lack of breasts is the sole thing that I do like.
So are you trying to pick a fight with me?
I did happen to be scowling after all.
If you're trying to make light of someone with my nobility, I won't hold back!
He isn't making fun of you, but I will say the people laughing at you were.
What are you talking about?
It's easier for you just to look rather than for me to explain.
Have a look.
Now, who's the naughty princess?
You're making someone of my nobility do something like that? I concede. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
I can't hear you.
Forgive me already!
posted on an unofficial Kawakami Academy site.
Nae-kun of Class F strategically uploaded this little beauty during the Kawakami conflict. Our troops lost their will to fight when they saw it and switched to aid Class F.
That hick is acting so cowardly. That's why all of your troops ran away.
Actually, I'm surprised you hadn't heard about this
So
before.
that's why everyone's looking at me and laughing!
That would be correct.
What are you doing? All the hairless girls I had pictures of!
It's futile unless you delete the actual data uploaded to the server. Well, not that would help since everyone already has a copy and they just upload it again.
Then there's nothing I can do!
I'm afraid you have no choice but to give up, right, June?
Oh, just shut your mouth!
I'll punish that hick! We'll have another Kawakami conflict!
We aren't doing more Kawakami conflicts.
Why?
All of us, Class S and F, used all of our abilities, fighting the good fight. It ends there. There's no more need to fight. And that's all there is to it.
So it's all right to lose and leave it at that?
Look, we lost to Class F. Pure and simple, and we all pledged to attend school together peacefully. Just as a people must abide by the laws set out for them, kings must obey their own rules as well. Therefore, no match.
That was wonderful, Hideo-sama! Those words perfectly suited those who rule. I'm so moved I can hardly contain my passion.
Indeed. I am Kuki Hideo, the man who will be king. I shall not fight over anything so puny and insignificant.
Wait, Kuki! My honor is riding
You
on this!
just don't stop. Stop being such a pain in the ass. Knock it off. He said we won't do anymore. Am I wrong? Don't trouble Hideo further. If you want to do something, see to it yourself, pipsqueak.
Asumi, what are you doing?
Coming right away, my darling Hideo-sama.
I guess I'll forgive you today. I can never accept this outcome. I must be able to avenge myself or I will...
Those aren't easy to get your hands on. Can I please just get a replacement?
Huh. What's so good about 3D women? 2D women are the only worthwhile ones.
Porn mags are paper, so they're 2D.
That isn't what I'm talking about, you idiot!
There's that hick. He's the one who embarrassed me. I must crush him without a conflict to quell my rage. Hey there, hick!
Huh?
Kagura Fushikawa Talented Yuzo!
Come on, man, I'm desperate.
It'll cost
Will you not even answer, hick? I'm challenging you to a duel!
Please!
You won't say anything? That isn't what I'm talking about. How dare you insult me by ignoring me? You should recognize my nobility. I'm telling you to fight! 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 Fight!
Shanpachi!
All right!
Shanpachi, how was it?
No, Yamato, I now understand deep in my heart how serious you can get.
Does that mean...
I owe you for that. I got your back.
Thanks, Shanpachi!
I want to know just how 3D women are actually any good.
You have no idea how
you're
you're
all
all
over
my
my
magazine.
But what just happened? What the heck is going on here? Oh no, he got out of the duel. He's that good at scheming. Now, Yamato, I shall force you to accept no matter the cost! Shina-chan, you're pretty good friends with Cookie.
Yeah, I guess so. Naoya Yamato, from Class 2F. He's been part of Suichi Kazuma's family since elementary school. What he lacks in martial arts prowess, he makes up for intellectually. He's excellent at devising plans and acts as the Kazuma family strategist. He likes hermit crabs. His parents abandoned Japan and now live overseas. Yamato has remained in Japan alone, currently residing in the Shimatsu dorms. He's asked Momoyo Kawakami out twice, but was shot down both times.
I wonder what I should do to get him to duel me.
I believe that somehow upsetting him would be the best plan of action.
I see. A good plan. I shall anger him no matter what! So he asked out that girl twice and was rejected. All I have to do is harass that girl and she's sure to get mad. Hey, you,
Do
Lily!
you need something?
Never mind.
Didn't you want something? Do you want to fight me, little pipsqueak? I'd love to fight anytime.
That's your imagination. I'm gonna hurry. Talk to you later. Laying my hands upon a woman is far too cowardly. It would be more effective to choose the intellectual route.
Where am I gonna eat all this?
Close your eyes on this. Indeed, this was made with red king crab. The red king crab is related to the hermit crab. In other words, it's the same as having your beloved hermit crabs cut right open. Having fresh ingredients delivered by a private jet straight from the source makes everything delicious. Wait, Yamato, why aren't you mad? The Tanuki of Mount Kachikati punished an old lady husband by killing her and having him eat a stew of her flesh. This is just as bad. Why won't you get mad? Far more forgiving than looks. If he won't answer my request for a duel, then I have an idea. Check this out, Hick. How do I look in this swimsuit? Turned on?
No man can withstand my beauty. Try to touch me. I'll punish you on the spot. Wait, Hick! Don't ignore me! Why won't you show me any interest? Are you a man? Someone not attracted to me couldn't be a man. Maybe you're not into girls at all, is that it? If you call yourself a man, then show me your manliness!
All right, then.
He didn't have to shoot me that. My pretty little eyes didn't need to see that. I won't forgive him. I don't care if we aren't dueling. I'll crush him right now. How dare you avoid my Fushikawa-style grappling technique? A mountain monkey like you shouldn't be able to do martial arts. Get ready! How can a hick like you touch me? Let me grab you, please. Let me.
You're cute when you just act normal. There we go.
Cute, really?
Cute.
Cute? Did he just call me cute? For an adult of the opposite sex to call me cute like that? How hedonistic! Why did he say that? Why did he say that? He couldn't possibly. There's no doubt. It's love! We love each other!
This is ridiculous. What am I supposed to do with all this? Oh, Majikoi always does such a great job. This school is amazing.
Hey there!
Hmm?
Want to become my servant?
Huh?
Being my servant is an enviable job. I'll be your master and you'll be my servant. How about it?
Nah, I'm good.
Who turned down working for the Fushikawa family? What the?
Well, I'm already an Aeson student.
Oh, well, I guess I'll make an exception and we'll start as friends for now. So tell me a little something here. Just what exactly is your name again?
Naoe Yamato.
Yamato, huh? That's a good name. So, Yamato, what exactly do you like about me? Talk to me.
Nothing comes to mind.
So you're embarrassed then. It's fine. I'll ask again another time. From this day forth, you'll be my friend. Is that all right? I asked if that was all right.
Huh? Sure.
I'm talking to you right now. Don't just sit there eating. Listen to me. Don't worry about it. If you want more to eat, I'll treat you to something fancier, much fancier. I know! Come and eat with me. That'll be okay, right? I think so. You really aren't acting like a man. Don't just sit there and mope. That stuff isn't important. Just throw it out. Now, come with me. What are you doing? Why do you waste my goodwill and act like that?
I'm sorry. My friends gave me these things.
Weren't you listening? I said that I'd treat you to some good food!
I don't care about that.
Don't care? You're saying my attempts to be nice are worthless on you? Who cares about those scraps? Do you mean some leftover food is more important than I am? What exactly is this?
The duel.
Duel.
You wanted one, right? I'll fight you now.
What did you say? I already said I could...
Let's settle this. How about it?
So you're going against me? Very well. I'll fight you. Naoe Yamato, I shall duel with you!
The match between Kokoro Fushikawa and Yamato Naoe will begin. A single match without time limit until one side either concedes or is knocked out.
Now I understand the meaning of one might in the hand that feeds them. I'll teach you a lesson.
Begin!
You're pretty weak. I thought you'd at least do something. This is only happening because you defied me. If you've learned your lesson... So the hick still wants to keep at it. In that case... Combat's a bitch. And so am I. You seem to have some guts. But guts alone won't defeat me. Fighting me is pointless when you're powerless. But you don't seem to understand. Very well. Do you get it now? You, a mere hick, cannot beat me! Stop it! You can't win! Concede! It's over for you!
Why? Why would you go so far?
I don't need a reason.
I'm sorry! I'm so terribly sorry. I'm sorry about your lunch.
O'Malley has been knocked out! Kokoro Fushikawa wins the match!
Yamato, are you okay? You were being so stubborn.
Worrying over me?
You moron!
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
With a trick like that, you couldn't hope to withstand Fushikawa's throws. Well, whatever. That's just like you.
What is it?
National Rush! Nation March to March! Still not that wow! Hiro nai kokoro ni choudesu! Fight, 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 fight! Shimare!
簡単な前向いてよ今度は切なくなっちゃって完成界で絶対に見つけるから本当なんだ後悔なんだ大きな未来に越しなきゃ寂しいよってなりただ安全な夢ばかりの退屈だのにごめん
Next up on the news, the Prime Minister plans to introduce a bill to strengthen restrictions on popular culture deemed harmful
Listening to
children's
this
physical
bullshit,
or
you'd think
mental
Japan
development.
totally lost the
Word on
war.
what this new bill
The agenda for today's meeting is next week's festival, which I know everyone's been anticipating. I plan to have the entire Cosmo family join in the festivities.
What? Seriously? That sounds fun. So what are we doing? We gonna do something fun?
Naturally, we'll be carrying a shrine.
That's kind of embarrassing, though.
I absolutely can't do that!
What are you saying, Doggy? As a resident of its prefecture, you should be willing to go out and do everything you can.
But you don't understand, I couldn't carry one! Dagi's naive. Just thinking of one of those wonderful shrines, I can't restrain myself at all. I don't think so!
A Japanese festival and shrine carrying? Since I saw it on Yamato Momo's dream diary, I've always hoped to witness one in person, but I'd never in my wildest dreams imagined that I'd be able to carry the shrine myself. I approve of this!
How about you?
Me? Don't men usually carry them? Then I'll do it for you.
Yamato, what about you?
I think it's a great idea.
Well, then it's settled.
What? I'm totally faking being sick that day.
If you tell everyone you're faking, I doubt you'll get out of it.
But why?
In that case, we'll make a shrine ourselves.
First, we'll need to acquire some materials. I'll ask that guy building houses to share his leftover wood scraps. I'll ask the guy whose brother joined a 3D modeling firm after graduating from Madai how to proceed. And if I ask the guy who's repairing boats for some of his fiberglass, we can pull this off for relatively no cost at all. The merchant who sells paint goes in and out of the base. I'll ask him to get some paint for us.
You sure know a lot of people, Yamato.
Well, connections are a form of power, after all.
I'll put together the design for it.
Leave the manual labor to me. Let's show everyone at the festival what we're made of. Yeah!
No way, they really made one. What is this, Yamato? Could it be, I think it should be plenty obvious.
This doesn't look like any shrine I've seen before!
Well, there are different types depending on the festival you attend.
Kanamara Festival, Kanagawa Prefecture, Kawasaki City. The worship of the gods Kanayama Hiko no Kami and Kanayama Hime no Kami. A world-famous festival held at Kanayama Shrine. Their idol, Kanamara-sama, is a metallic penis that houses the god of mining and blacksmithing as well as sexuality. The festival is known for offerings of the iron and other metallurgy industries, the curing of STIs, and recently for granting protection against the AIDS virus.
As a guy, I'd want something this big.
Mayuchi, that's even bigger than a horse is.
The Japanese bestow elevation of etiquette and decency, but not on a festival like that!
I told you Japan is always an accepting of the naked body.
So who was the model for this massive shrine?
I was? Why?
May I have it after the festival? Actually, I'm just gonna take it.
I see. So this is yours.
I'm not quite that big, though.
We argued for a little bit over which one of us should model for the thing.
We decided with rock, paper, scissors. For a second, Moro was almost dead.
Here's who it was.
Right, if it were Moro, the tip would have extra skin. Huh? You promised me you wouldn't tell anybody!
Don't be so depressed, buddy boy. I know a good doctor who can fix you right up.
I'm just fine. Besides, orthopedists were the first one to spread the false rumor, by the way, that it's bad to be that way.
Oh, really? And candy companies don't profit from Valentine's Day.
Not a cow trying to get plastic surgery.
All right, let's parade around the town and show this thing off.
So does that mean I have to carry it too?
Okay, you can choose. Will you carry it with us, or would you rather ride on top of it while all of us do the work?
Reporters from across the world will be there, doggy. If you're on top, people worldwide will see pictures of you with the shrine.
Stop it!
Oh, this is like a dream! If these were all Moe 2D characters, I'd be in absolute otaku heaven.
Yuki, do you really think you should be doing that in public?
Why? Do you want some too?
Beg pardon? No, I'm good. Young master, did you happen to say something?
Oh, there's also a girl version.
Young master!
What is it?
Tomo, is that good?
It is. Want to trade?
Yeah, I'll give it a lick.
I'm surprised you can even eat that.
I can go either way.
I just don't understand you at all.
The line for shrine carrying forms at 1. Everybody be sure to eat before we start pulling this thing.
Right. That's the fun of the festival.
I think I'll have some of the flat boobs.
So you prefer flat-chested girls, huh?
I was talking about the garlic tribe manchu over there.
At the Kanamara Festival, you have to get some of these. Everyone gets some. My treat.
This is quite a problem. A young girl really shouldn't walk around in broad daylight with that. They're just mushrooms. Really big, phallic mushrooms. Is this even okay? Is it really okay, Yamato?
I got an idea. If you tried eating it with some of your favorite food, wouldn't that put you at ease, Christiana?
You're right. I could do that. You've made it more lifelike now. Very avant-garde. You're teasing me, right, Yamato? I never know more. I missed my limit.
That's too bad, Doggy. If you can't try licking the candy you were given, how will you know true happiness when you stumble upon it? Right, Yamato?
Yeah, I guess so. Back in the day, men of that age judged a woman's attractiveness by how she gobbled down the festival candy. The girl who most deftly handled her candy would have been considered a goddess, and it's still pretty much the same today.
You're going to eat that? My feminine beauty is at stake. There's a chance, Mayuchi. If you get a leg up on everyone else here, you'll be the most popular. I just have to. This is a mushroom. This is a mushroom. This is a mushroom.
Vasa, I'm terribly sorry. All right, I'll show you little girls the way a real woman should eat this stuff. First, tightly grab the stick with your left hand. Lightly at first, kiss the tip. What an amateur, putting it in your mouth at the start. You lick the tip with your tongue first. Then you move a little lower. Lick the part that's hard. Then you slowly lick from the bottom back to the top. Move your tongue around the entire tip as you lick it. Then you put it in your mouth for the first time. Take care to keep it from your teeth. Put it in your mouth slowly. Be sure it doesn't touch the back of your throat. Use your tongue to rub it back and forth. Don't move your hand. Move your head. Move it to the back of your mouth, taking it in as far as possible. Speed up. Use your right hand simultaneously to rub the base. That's right. That's how you do it. Oh, I'm getting excited now. And at the end, bite it as hard as you can.
These are actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty considering.
When it breaks, it's just normal candy. There are a lot of guys over there.
Yeah, we tricked a lot of them this year.
So, Yamato, which one of us do you think was the best? Yamato? Where did he go?
He got a phone call a little while ago and went to the dorm.
Hermit crab! Where are are you?
Sorry, Yamato. I messed up during feeding.
Come back to me!
Put so much effort into it, too. Yamato didn't get to see how good I was at it.
Maybe a little too good.
Hey, everyone!
Oh, it's Chikoi.
I have a stand too, guys. Help me sell some stuff?
What are these? The elementary kid version?
They're really cute, aren't they?
But looks like they aren't selling very well.
You need more manly ones. Black and big. Those would sell.
Oh. I made them with my own 2 hands. I guess that's not enough. Huh?
I'll take a dozen to go.
Huh? Buy these 2, please. They're delicious. I wrote these with my own hands. Huh?
I'd like to buy all of them. Thank you very much.
Then I'll give you some of my handmade ones. Oh, my house!
Thank you very much, but I'll pass.
Ho, ho, ho. Those seem to be pretty weak looking. I don't think those will bless anyone. Curse, if anything.
I beg your pardon?
You're eating some, aren't you?
This hard candy is made from high-quality Tokushima powdered sugar, drenched in milk from select cows, milked only in the morning. A Fushikawa family specialty. A cheap candy like that pales in comparison to mine.
You better watch your tongue. We made each one of these by hand with love.
Love? That's what you say when you have nothing else.
That was mean! How dare
I'll
you!
handle this, sweetie. I'll make Miss Sassy Pants scream as I spank her tender little fanny in my imagination. Sit back and enjoy the show.
You're nothing but a complete scum.
Geez, what's your problem? I was just trying to help.
Boys sure are foolish. Getting excited over something like this. It's ridiculous.
What?
Is this good? Is it good? Are you lusting after me now? How foolish. Hicks always will be Hicks. You're a hick to have succumbed that fast to something so stupid. I'm so cool.
How dare you trample all over a guy's innocent heart?
Want to take me on?
I won't forgive you for mocking Chika-chan's candy.
It'd be hot, what?
I'm not happy with you either.
Hey, how about we get rowdy?
It's a duel. Fight me!
Very well. It'll make a good show for the festival. I accept.
I recognize this duel is allowed by Kawakami Academy's rules. As today is a festival day, we shall have a festival duel. So today's bout will be settled by shrine battle.
A shrine battle?
Leave the shrine to me.
I prepared it for this day. The Cosma family shrine is here.
So what will you do? If you don't have a shrine, you lose by default.
No need for worry there. A shrine battle is a battle between men. Given that the man among men, Kuki Hideo, must reveal himself, I thought this might happen. So I secretly prepared a shrine, and I shall now show it to everyone. Of course, I myself am the shrine's model.
It's huge.
Onward, Kuki Servant Brigade!
Right, Kiryu-sama.
Women are carrying that thing? Wasn't this a battle between men?
The man among men does not fret over tiny details.
We'll be going too.
Doggy,
Lead them.
roger that.
Go!
Got it! I'm on my way! Don't you lose when I'm not there! Damn it! How did this happen? What do you think you're doing?
I apologize for that. You came charging at me, so I took you for a hitman.
Why would I be after some old dude?
I'm really sorry about that. I'll give you something later on as an apology. What's your name?
I'm no one important enough to remember. Just a random, non-existent kid you once passed by.
I wouldn't say non-existent. To take a hit from me and still get up, you must have some kind of martial arts training.
I'm better at running away. I don't fight using martial arts, but by using my head instead.
Are you a student at Kawakami? From the way you got back up from that punch, I'd put you in class S or F.
You're correct. Class 2F, Naoe Yamato.
Your name's Yamato? Well then, is it possible you're his son?
Are you saying you know my dad?
Indeed. I haven't heard that name in a while. Is your father doing well?
I guess so. He's currently overseas.
Excellent. Japan should be proud to have someone that accomplished.
No.
Why's that?
My dad has abandoned Japan.
Abandoned it?
He said that this country wasn't worth living in. He believes his country has become a feeding ground for corrupt politicians, that they've rotted the entire thing.
I see.
The conglomerates working with the country do as they like. The citizens know nothing, content to play the fool. I understand why Dad stopped caring.
So that's it. A shame. Then I guess he's one of the losers now. I thought there was a bit more to Yamato than that, but tucking tail and running away is rather pathetic.
He didn't run away. He abandoned the country.
It's the same thing.
It isn't!
Either way, it's the same. Like dumping a girl before she can dump you. That just sounds like some emasculated guy to me.
Apologize!
For what?
Apologize for bad-mouthing my dad!
I just told you how it is.
What's that?
You don't understand, do you? What your father was really criticizing, Naoe Yamato, was you. Have you anyone important to you?
What about it?
Then what about the people who are important to them? Are they also important to you?
Stop spewing nonsense!
All those people together are called a family, and families together are called a town. When you get those towns together, you have a country. A country is just a collection of people who matter to others. Your father turned his back on the people you care about.
No! My dad turned his back on the corrupt politicians!
But the citizens themselves elected those same politicians. You have the right to vote, don't you?
There's no one I want to vote for. They all completely blow.
But you still have to choose.
Why? Curry with shit in it, or maybe some shit with curry in it? Which would you choose? That's the country we live in.
Sounds fine to me. Out there are countries where all you can pick is the shit itself. And you're fed it every second you're alive. If that happened here, you couldn't even pitch your little fit.
All right. In that case, I'd go change that country for the better!
Let me tell you a little something. What people search for is something that will change their country for the better. Not for the person who'll do it. But it seems a lot of people don't realize that. Not ever.
Go! Keep pushing them back!
Go closer now! Victory is ours!
Hey, Yamato.
You're late, Yamato.
Where have you been, buddy boy?
Yamato, hurry! Come here! One more push, that's all! Yamato, give us a hand! Yamato-san, let's do this! Come on, grab this thing!
Well then, come along, brother.
Let's do this!
Last strike. We'll take them out with this.
Now crush them all!
Damn, not yet. Looks like I have no choice. I guess I'll just have to become the shrine myself.
In that case, I shall become the shrine as well!
I'm so bored. I hope someone comes to challenge me. Isn't there anyone strong out there who can last long enough for me? I've beaten almost all the highest-ranked people in the world, and even random delinquents from town have stopped coming. Isn't there anyone else who can pack a punch? Now that I think about it, there is still someone.
Momoyo, are you in here, Momoyo?
Don't ask for me after opening the door, old man. At least knock before opening the door to a young girl's room.
I assumed you finished dressing.
Either way, it's not ethical.
It's just that I'm not sure you're using that correctly.
Oh, I know. Why not fight me now and then? I'll weaken without fighting any real matches.
If you and I fought seriously, the whole town would be on fire. If you'd like to fight for about 2 seconds, I wouldn't mind.
10 seconds?
I'd have to get approval from the Kawakami mayor by submitting planned public safety measures. 3 seconds. I can't do any more than that.
I guess that'll have to do. Let's fight.
Very well, but I have a condition for you.
A condition?
If I win, you'll have to spend the whole day in your school swimsuit.
And if I win?
Then I will swallow my tears and I will wear your swimsuit myself.
You look pretty happy about that.
Now then, come at me at once.
Those conditions? You don't really want to fight, do you? I'm out. If I can only fight for 3 seconds, I'll just end up wanting more.
Momoyo's unquenchable need for combat is more like some medical condition. Those who heighten their martial arts ability should also learn to control their urges. Oh, darn it! I forgot to tell her what I meant to in the first place.
We're still doing this? I haven't caught anything at all. This should be the spot. Maybe the tide carried them away.
Angel, if you have time, help with the suntan lotion.
What? My hands will get all slimy. I don't wanna.
Hey, I'm the guy for the job. I'll do it for you.
If you want to risk getting your hand broken, you're quite welcome to try, mister.
Yeah, I don't think I'd really be into that.
Something's pulling. All right, talk ends rod and hook work.
We got tons over here. Apologize for bad-mouthing my dad. country is a collection of people who matter to others. When he abandoned Japan, my dad abandoned everyone I care about. Enough of that silly nonsense.
Oh well, guess I'll just mess with Yamato and make myself feel better that way. Perfect timing. All right. Great, there's little doggy. Oh well then. I'm so bored.
You can't do that, Mumbo-yo. You're young. You shouldn't lie around in the afternoon.
Who cares? Young people can get away with doing nothing.
Welcome back, Yamato. Do you want some popcorn? How about a cola?
A Tahibo baby.
A health drink for people in the Amazon?
You're back late, Yamato. Where were you?
I was just thinking about stuff.
When you're riding on your tires, do you think about stuff?
Why do you know about that?
You're my student and you're not paying any attention to me. As punishment,
Yamato, this is where you were.
What's up, Chris?
Come with me. Let's watch the Yamato World DVD together.
Wait, Chris? We don't have to do it now.
Right now.
He's always busy.
Oh, Momo-senpai. What are you up to?
Nothing much, Shuichi.
Don't just stand out here. You should go in.
Oh, Nason. I had the feeling you were trying to tell me something earlier. Still want to talk about it?
Nothing. It wasn't really anything important.
What? What do you need all of a sudden?
Do I really need a reason to hug my beloved Yamato? No, of course not.
Accepting a question like that and answering right after really help your case? Of course not.
You're not playing along is so wonderful. It's even more wonderful when I think of the date we're about to have.
I agree to that.
Do you really not like me? Is it because I put my face in all your porn mags? Is it because I know where you keep your favorite pornos? Is it because I know all of your secret fetishes? I know how you like butt.
Fine! Let's go! We're on a date!
I love you, Yamato!
Momo-senpai, did you need something from Yamato?
No, I'm fine. I've got bad timing. Well, I guess some days are just like this. Huh, some days? Wait, it's been like this for a while. I guess Miyako finally let him go. Maybe I'll give him something to eat.
Hey, Yamato!
You can't just yell from nowhere like that!
It's because you're so shy, you wouldn't try to get his attention.
I just need to prepare myself mentally first.
Sorry.
No, nothing at all. Matagaze just decided.
What are you scared of when he's already here? Just do it already.
Here you go. This is for you. We don't have school today, but I made food planning to eat outside given how nice the weather is, but I ended up making too much after all, so would you like some? It is homemade and delicious. I'm sure you will like it.
Thanks, Mayuchi. Sorry for always making you cook.
No, not at all. So, if you'd like, maybe we could eat together with Matagaze. Maybe, no, okay.
Me?
Sure, that sounds nice.
Thank you so much.
See, you only had to ask.
You were right.
Good for you, Mayuchi.
What's up with him? He used to cling to me all the time. Didn't you say you'd always be with me? You said that to me, didn't you? Didn't you? So why the hell aren't you here for me right now?
Nason, I was wondering where you were.
Yamato, do you need me for something?
It's not really like that. It looked like you wanted to talk to me, so I've been looking all over the place for you. So, what's up?
It's nothing at all.
Well, something is going on, isn't it?
I said it's nothing.
There's definitely something wrong. You do realize I've been with you since childhood. You can't fool me. I know when you're acting weird, so you might as well just spit it out and tell me.
That's not true.
Yes,
No,
it is.
it's not.
Yes,
You
it
were not
is.
here. Just now. Why weren't you here?
You saw it, didn't you? Miyako dragged me off.
Why weren't you here?
A disheveled heart leads to disheveled dress, and as a result, school misconduct. We cannot let such things spread throughout the school. My request is for you to bring to justice the one responsible for spreading these filthy books.
That's what he said.
Cap, so basically we're supposed to round up all the porn magazines?
During a recent school inspection of people's bags and stuff, they randomly found some imported mags.
Where are Gakuto and Mora?
They said destroying porn is against their beliefs, so they're out.
I agree with them. Maybe I should go protest.
No! Anything perverse must be destroyed. I'll see this request through to completion.
Doggy, why are you so worked up over this?
Because journalists distributed pictures from the Kanamara Festival worldwide.
Why was Doggy more popular than I was? Weren't there any of me?
That's my innocence! Do you hear me? You didn't have to stay with me now, Yamato!
How'd you come to that conclusion?
Isn't it because you modeled for this shrine?
Yamato, just have to
Hey, there are some of you, Nason.
Already seen him.
So, what are you going to do, Yamato?
I'm really not sure what to do with the job. It'll be the end of my private collection.
I think that dirty thoughts are bad.
What do you think we should do, Nason?
Do whatever you want. I don't plan on helping you.
What?
What do you mean? We finally have a job where you can go crazy, Momo-senpai!
You like dirty stuff too?
You could go in there and fight anyone you like, Nason. Didn't you say you were deprived of beating
That
people?
doesn't have anything to do with you.
Nason.
Just what in the hell am I doing? It's not how it was supposed to be.
I wonder what the problem is with Nason.
Hey, Yamato.
Yonpachi! Good timing. There were a couple of things I wanted to ask you about.
I wanted to talk to you, too. Check it out. I got a hold of some good stuff. I'll give you a special discount if you're looking to buy.
Tell me where you got those right now.
Hold on. I can't let you in on my special trade route.
Just tell me!
I got it from the person playing games over there. The one who's kicking everyone's ass.
You know what? You suck. Isn't there anyone good around here?
Huh? What the heck was that all about?
Yeah, this isn't suspicious. I need to call her.
Who you calling? Yeah. Hey, cutie. You got yourself quite some butt.
Hey, he's that guy from before.
It does look similar now that you mention it.
I remember him. He was good looking, so he kind of piqued my interest.
I planned to earn some extra pocket money, but I found him instead.
Just who in the hell are you people?
You're so mean. I hoped you would remember me.
We were wearing masks, you dummy.
Oh, I remember now.
What are you talking about? Oh, it's you guys!
Guess you got that right.
Look at all this. You're smugglers.
Nah, we do everything. We do whatever people ask. What do you think? How about it? You want to hire us?
No way.
Well, I think that's too bad. Think it over. If you're not a customer, you're an enemy. I've got a nice present for you. You like boobs? Good ass?
If I have the choice, I'd go with the ass.
And I'll let you have a big one. Right up the ass. This is what we're really smuggling. The books, the filler.
When you're shipping, just use pack and you can sell. You'll make more.
Sorry this had to happen when we just met. Hope you had a good life, boy. Later.
Are you okay, Yamato?
How'd you find me?
We followed you here, thinking we might as well go around and gather information with you.
And when that happened, we ended up with everyone else, too. I thought that you were going with that other girl right after I told him I was going around with you, and now I'm here to help out.
What a disaster. For you to have hidden yourself so close.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, you gotten pretty big. Kazuko Shoshan. Are you okay, everyone?
Well, that was just a bunch of crap.
My clothes got burned. It's all on fire. Oh, well.
Well, it was just a spare inventory. I imagine the client won't be upset.
Not so fast.
You know how you guys operate. We won't fall for the same thing twice, Shakudo-san.
You know who this is?
Shakudo Gyobo, former Kawakami Academy assistant head. He had the wrong idea about how martial arts should be conducted, so he was banished.
It's a terrible way to put it. I wasn't wrong about anything. I'm living by the rule you should follow. Strength defines justice. They all comprehend it very well.
You taught them the Kawakami style?
They learn faster than people from that strict family of yours. How about I show you?
Eldest daughter, Ami. I'm the second daughter, Tatsuko.
Eldest son, Ryuhei Itagaki.
I'm the third daughter, Angel. Angel? She said Angel, Mayuki. A new age name. You can't say that, Matsukaze. Even if that's true, saying it to their faces is rude. If I find 5 of them, do I get a prize? Screw you! Don't make fun of me! Don't fall to my Kawakami girl defense technique! I didn't mean to do it at all. It was Matsukaze. She was the one. Oh, God.
I honestly don't think that'll work with these people.
You need to take responsibility for ruining our goods. Prepare!
Ah!
Not bad. You got good aim, but not good enough. Looks like you got a good eye.
Don't just count the eye of an archer. Shoot all you want, but you can't lick me. But you can lick me, Yamano. You can even kiss my eyes. I'll lick down the middle of your balls. Then we could... Huh? Where'd Yamano go? So your name is Yamato-kun? You're so cute. I want to eat you up like a chipboard. Yamano! Maybe I'll eat you up after all in my own way. You shouldn't look away. I will never forget you!
With Yamato. I'm the only one allowed to play with him.
What the hell?
It's been a long time, Momoyo. You...
It can't be. What? Why? Who is she?
Do you know her? It's her. One of the former Big Four, Take Tachibana.
Just why did you stop me? Tachibana! We've been making plans, and you won't stop us. Leave everything to me, sir.
Sorry about that, customer.
You stay the hell out of my way!
She broke my sister's kid!
In that case... And what's wrong, Momoyo? That all you got? In that case, I'll start my fencing. Kawakami style restoration. By focusing my spiritual energy, I can revitalize my metabolism and heal any and all injuries. Don't think a little toy like you will defeat me. Do you think I'm not aware of that?
Takai Tachibana. What destructive power. She has speed and power. No wonder she was said to be the fastest of the Big Four.
Her speed and power are both top-notch. Do you think it's because she's a robot?
That's funny. I thought you said she was an alien.
Big sister alone might not be able to beat her.
We must go ahead.
Wait, if you jump in not knowing her capabilities, you'll just get yourself killed.
We must.
Isn't there something we can do? That's just my work.
Tachibana, why would you support those who do evil? Because I'm evil myself. I'm the one who asked for the weapons. Tell me why! You'll know soon enough.
We did it, Yamato!
If they're twice as fast as we are, then we attack in threes. If they're 3 times as fast as we are, we attack in fours. Even as the Big Four's fastest, she won't be able to dodge a 5-person attack.
Yamato's plan totally worked.
But how did you know her chest was flash and not mechanical like her arms?
It's easy. I saw how her breast jiggled. Pads, silicone, new bras, they wouldn't allow her breast to move like that. Trust me, those puppies are real.
Oh, he's being a pervert again!
This is the end!
I thank you for the tea.
Could you please tell us what's going on, Agiha-san?
I'd been planning to. Take Tachibana. After Tachibana was thoroughly defeated by Yuki and yourself, she backed out of the Big Four. Do you know what happened after that?
I'd heard she was a JSDF member.
Supposedly, she was the commander for a top-secret mission. Her team came under fire. According to all official reports, she died in the line of duty. After graduation from school, I started working for the Kuki Financial Group in the Military Affairs Division. Japan's weapon industry is quite complicated and strange. Not only can we not export, but the country bans competition. As a result of this policy, we have no rivals, and monopolies have cornered the market. Products fail us, and guns refuse to fire. We have high-tech vehicles that can't be repaired after taking a few hits on the front lines. Attack aircraft that cannot turn properly after being armed with bombs. Those weapons might not be much use in a real fight, but they're sold at high prices so that retired government officials with cushy jobs in the private sector can party it up one day longer. But at the end of the day, it's the soldiers who get screwed. As budgets are wasted needlessly, soldiers receive less of what their duties require. To make matters worse, the politicians lie to the public about everything. So those soldiers end up sent overseas into real wars without working weapons or equipment, and sit there risking their lives. Pretty ridiculous, if you ask me.
What the hell are you getting at, Akiha-san?
They may be soldiers, but they're still men and women. A country that trivializes its citizens will falter and cease to be. That being said, I took my job seriously. Head of military affairs. I would not allow us to be outdone on the world stage. No, I went further than that. I would create something that would not trivialize the lives of soldiers. I'd develop a weapon that I could produce with pride and fight it to the troops. That's what I had been thinking when I saw something in the lab that had been under development by our company. This was for a cybernetic arm. The battle hardening system.
Now this is the end!
What the hell? You shouldn't have used a child's toy. Next time, try the real thing, kid. Saki, status report.
Shakado and his subordinates currently retreat in safety. They'll enter the safe zone momentarily. There are 6 enemies, one with no martial arts training. He appears to command the girls.
Insignificant.
Tachibana, we have an important upcoming mission. I would recommend withdrawing.
I want to see how well she does for a bit longer. Provide support.
Roger. I'll transmit my analysis. Please don't overdo it.
This is bad, Mayuchi. She's really powered up since the last time we fought her. And it's not just the mechanical pieces either. She has far more spiritual energy than before.
She has some energy. Like she has a strong feeling to do something.
It's fine. We know her weak points, so we can win. We'll follow Yamato's plan one more time.
Like you, I also have a thing for beautiful women. Sounds good to me. Kawakami style respiration!
The police, huh? That was fast. Tachibana, I bought us some time, but don't take too long.
I got it.
She's so fast. It's almost like she's able to anticipate our every move. I've seen this before. She fights like the Gilling Gates brothers.
No. Her movements are more accurate.
What should we do, Yamato?
Tell us, do you have a plan?
Now that it's come down to this, I only have one idea.
Tachibana, Bravo through Echo have spread out to the border. Please be on alert.
Roger that.
Nason, we need an opening if you can manage it.
Guys! Your tricks are amusing.
Kawakami style diversion!
You'll fail. Just give up already.
Originally, this was developed to help casualties either of the battlefield or other disasters. Do you have any idea what weapon is the most costly? People. Creating a first-rate soldier takes a significant amount of time and money. Further, if a soldier is injured or killed, reparations must be made. Letting injured soldiers simply retire is nothing but bad economics. You've lost that soldier's talent and skill. However, by augmenting damaged flesh with mechanical parts, thus restoring the soldier to a fight-worthy state, we are able to salvage someone who is skilled and rich in experience. Thus, we decided to improve existing prosthetic limb knowledge with cookie technology to create a new implement of war.
Then Take Tachibana's body was almost...
During her top-secret mission, Take Tachibana was seriously injured and on the verge of death. For national security reasons, they released a false report that she died during training. Our intelligence network picked up the chatter, so we pulled strings to obtain her body as a test subject for the battle hardening assistance.
What a disaster.
If we'd done nothing, she would have died. While she was no longer one of the Big Four, letting her perish would have been a waste. Given that we had the means, I wanted to save her. But it was no surprise since she'd been in the Big Four. Take Tachibana's stamina was first-rate. After undergoing the augmentation surgery, she had an immediate recovery. Her affinity for the integrated battle-hardening assistance was high. She reached a point where she seemed to have been born with those legs and arms. And just before she'd completely healed, she underwent initial evaluation for effectiveness as a weapon. During the tests, her limbs displayed far superior combat strength than the design specified.
Spiritual energy.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. This is in addition to Cookie's cutting-edge mech technology. As well as the excess of normal individual strength, she'd added Big Four class spiritual energy. Who knows what Take thought, as she took her subordinate and fled the test, more powerful now than ever. That's right. It was the day I'd left my post to attend the Kawakami conflict. The day before yesterday, Take appeared again at the North Fuji military training grounds. She destroyed several tank prototypes and fled. Finally, there was yesterday's Yokohama port incident. Momoyo, I have something I wish to ask of you.
I understand. I just need to take Take Tachibana down, right?
No, I'd like you to stay out of this.
Stay out?
This case has high-level political implications. Acting from a desire for revenge could be awkward.
I'd never let someone walk away after having picked a fight!
Momoyo!
This is my problem! Everyone, even you, Agiha-san, are irrelevant. I will defeat her!
Regarding the Yokohama port incident, as speculated, Sergeant Take Tachibana was responsible, as was Private First Class Saki Mizumori.
The Cookie never do anything right. So, what are they after?
We don't know. Apparently they were smuggling large quantities of weapons and ammunition.
Do they want to get even or something? What if this starts to become an open war?
In the event of an emergency, deploying the JSDF may be for the best.
Are you an idiot? They'll talk about me for generations if we deploy all our units. Don't we have the SAT?
I believe the police's level of weaponry may be inadequate to deal with them.
The JSDF wouldn't be able to shoot them. Making matters worse, they'd be targeting former comrades. Give the cops more weapons or something and let them handle it. You can acquire some good overseas guns, right?
Yes, sir.
During these precarious times, they're up to no good.
Punch for those things packing?
No clue. I just grabbed what I could from the smuggler's crates.
They were Mark III grenades. The impact would have ripped to shreds anyone within 3 meters of the blast. But there were 4, so...
You should have said that first, Chris.
That's not good!
Yeah, you can say that again. What? How could she? Get out, everyone!
Well, I must say, you've really shown me a good time here.
You won't be saying that for long.
For long? Don't be such a little party pooper. Do you already plan to lose?
For someone who's losing, you talk a lot.
I'm having fun. Finally, I've found someone I can really fight.
I never expected that I'd run into you while trying to take care of business.
I guess it's just my luck.
Well, whatever. I assume you would have ended up hindering my plans at some point. Better to have some fun and take you out now with my own hands.
Seems you've got plenty of talk yourself.
It's over. I'll fight for real. Let's dance.
What's up with that firepower? Did she add her spiritual energy to the bullet? Restoration! This is fun. This
Tachibana, where did you buy that toy? I gotta have one. It was a funeral gift from the Kuki. Funeral? So you plan to lose after all? Anyway, that toy can't best my restoration. That's only as long as your spiritual energy lasts. How often can you heal yourself? Just how often do you think? Let's find out. It's not a fight if you keep running away. If you just use your ranged weapon, this is gonna be boring. In that case, I'll go over there.
Son.
Restoration. Amazing. You're amazing, Tachibana. Come on. Give me some more fun! Restoration!
Regain consciousness. I called to him and he didn't even stir, but I should have known that boobs would get him up.
Hey, Cap, how's Yamato doing anyway?
Supposedly they still need to keep an eye on him. He'll stay in the hospital for now.
Hey, then what if we all take turns and monitor his progress?
That's a great idea.
Who goes first?
Cap will go first.
Yamato, I found you!
This is bad. This is really
it's
bad.
Just the spur of the moment. And you know I do love you. I cannot believe it. Why did I say that?
Yamato-san, I care deeply for you.
Everyone knows how I feel about him now. What should I do? Oh, God.
That isn't what you should worry about, Mayuchi.
What do you mean, Matsukaze?
Now you know everyone else also likes Yamato. Everyone around you is a rival. I thought it was a possibility, but what a mess. Everyone used the panic in the air to come out to him. Everyone's acting like nothing happened. But beneath the exterior, a storm of jealousy swirls. They're after my Yamato!
I'll head to the hospital and check on Yamato. You're just a dog. What are you trying to pull?
I won't let you get close to Yamato.
Never mind. Oh, I know. I think I'll go for a walk. Ah!
Really? You never take walks, Kurikichi. You just want to see Yamato. I won't let you reach him before me.
I'll wait. I'm going to the bathroom.
You can't fool me. I'm not blind, you know. You act like a nice girl, but you're just a whore.
Never mind, I don't need to go.
I won't let them leave before me. If I try leaving first, I will lose. But I want to go. This is a problem. I need to go to the bathroom. Don't falter,
Mayuchi, everyone's worried that you have the lead on this.
Really, Matsukaze?
Yeah, if you show a moment's weakness, they'll chew you up. Just maintain your superiority by assuming an offensive stance.
Right, I'll do what I can. But they look like they're really serious.
It's bad. Stop, Mayuchi. Not right now, Mayuchi! Sorry! You can do it!
Sorry, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I really do have to pee!
Man, I suck. I can't believe I got hit by a stray frickin' missile.
You couldn't help it. You have absolutely no martial arts ability.
Don't say that, Cookie. Nason trained me, so I'm definitely good at running away at the very least.
Yeah, but running from a missile is a bit much.
I evaded a direct hit, didn't I? If I hadn't taken damage, I totally could have dodged it.
Who cares? You fight with your head, with intelligence. That's your skill.
True. But in this case, the plan of attack that I came up with was totally useless. She's unbelievably fast. It was like she could predict every attack's direction before it even began.
Then that's because she did know in advance.
Huh?
Tachibana Takai wasn't the only one outfitted with battle-hardening assistance. Memori Saki, her subordinate. It says that she was also injured during that mission. Her left eye and ear were augmented, so she can process sight and sound using a computer. She must have transferred the data to Takai.
It's similar to when Gale and Gates, the Karakal brothers, challenged Nason to a duel.
You remember, America's strongest martial artist, Gale Karakal, and with his genius, Gates Karakal, was able to use a computer to predict opponents' moves.
But Nason was too fast, so his predictions couldn't help, and they ended up losing.
Tachibana Takai was fastest among the Big Four, and if you add the ability to predict an opponent's next move, even Momoyo couldn't win too easily. Stop dwelling on it, Yamato. Agi Hassan ordered us not to get involved anymore. She said politics are involved, too.
But I can't let it go, not after being utterly defeated. Not to mention, I still have a mission to complete.
What are you doing here? Agi-Hassan, I believe I asked you to stop pursuing Take Tachibana. I won't stop till I've repaid her for what she did! What are you talking about? Take Tachibana wasn't the one who wounded him. Momoyo, I believe that would be your fault. You allowed your battle lust to blind you. You relied on your instantaneous restoration and ultimately lost yourself in the fight. He was your casualty. I know that! So you understand, but you'd willingly double your mistake? As you currently are, you cannot win against Take. You may have more brute strength, but she is more than the strength of her machines. Her will is so strong, it's pure tenacity. That is the driving force behind her spiritual energy. I know all about spiritual energy, and I will avenge Yamato! And what will that be worth? I've heard you couldn't even respond to the feelings that boy has for you. But do you fear change? You wish for your current happiness to last forever. Wake up, girl, everyone does. Until that happiness falls right out from under them. But everything in this world is ephemeral. Though the river's current never falters, the water from one moment to the next is never the same.
Each raindrop that forms a rainbow changes, but does the rainbow not remain? Even if the river's water changes, the river remains.
I don't believe Schopenhauer fully grasped Buddhism. If you seek something precious, a constant within a changing world, then you must cast away your fear and fight. But you didn't fight, instead you ran away. With that level of tenacity, you cannot win. The Kuki will find and take responsibility for Take Tachibana. Do not interfere any further.
Charging complete.
I don't care. I won't wear shoes in bed.
But you think gloves are okay?
Someone's getting bold.
I apologize.
Does it still hurt?
A little, but I'll be just fine.
We should have waited to run until we'd healed a little bit more.
No, running when we had the chance was a good decision. And besides, the time passed. Our resolve would have weakened.
My resolve would not change, even if 100 years passed. But I honestly doubt this country will still be here in 100 years anyway. Do you regret coming with me?
But there was no other choice for me. Even if there were, you know I couldn't have taken them.
I just wanted to ask you.
How many times is that?
I don't remember.
Good work, everyone.
Yeah, Sukiyaki! Wow!
Hey, we're celebrating in advance today.
We're not celebrating the good job we completed? No, I don't get it.
Weapon smuggling was only a necessary preparation. Our true job's about to start. What? We'll just ruffle some feathers like usual. It's not that big a deal.
This is so good. There's so much meat. We must have made lots of money.
We're given a large advance.
Ooh, all right.
But I haven't begun to use it yet. Because we're about to hit it really big.
What are you talking about?
When I was a kid, some TV politician proposed getting rid of the JSDF and making Japan a neutral country like Switzerland. It was so ridiculous. I was cracking up. Power is justice.
My meat!
Disquieting the means to fight is the height of stupidity.
That's not what I mean. You guys don't know anything, do you? The Swiss are known to have one of the most powerful armies in the entire world. Their highways are like aircraft runways. Their citizens all serve in the army reserves. And their houses are supplied with assault rifles and ammo canisters. As a kid, I knew all that. But that politician didn't. Or maybe he did and he was lying. Either way, it wasn't good. These are the guys who run the country.
That's amazing, Pops. Where'd you learn all that?
I read it in Area 88.
A manga?
And in Switzerland, they got those Swiss banks, right? Numbered bank accounts, anonymous accounts. Politicians around the world, organized crime guys, and generally shady people all hide funds in there.
Just like the kind of bank that Golga uses.
Another manga?
The password and number here belong to one of those accounts I was just discussing. We were well paid, and the money is there.
A lot? How much?
Millions.
Seriously?
Tens of hundreds of millions.
So basically, even if we wasted $1 million each month, that'd be 12 million per year. And over 10 times 100 million in approximately 83 years, 4 months. That's the kind of money a girl could learn to like.
With that much money, I could keep as many boy toys as I like.
I didn't know the meat I wanted! No! That number's too big! How much is 100 million?
If 1 million yen is a centimeter thick, then 100 million is 1 meter thick. You work out the rest of the math.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Return my 83 years and 4 months!
Don't get yourselves all worked up, guys. I already memorized it, so I don't need this anymore.
Seriously? Then say it!
You think I'd tell anyone?
I don't like this.
What's the matter?
I told you I don't like this. You had that much money, but all you got us was sukiyaki. What gives?
Huh?
Buy something better for us to eat. I want more sukiyaki!
Oh, shut up! I already said I haven't started using the money.
The sukiyaki!
Don't get so excited. We're about to hit it big.
I knew it. They didn't report the truth of what happened, did they? Someone in the area filmed it. Unfortunately, it was at night. The camera will just focus on bright things and people won't show up. So someone was watching us. Could that person have been Tachibana's ally, Mamori Saki? God, Japan's gotten pretty dangerous lately. Now I understand why my dad abandoned it. That's not what happened. Father.
Time to take your temperature.
Why are you dressed like that, Miyako?
I'll be taking your temperature
Hey,
now.
what are you doing?
For the most precise reading, inserting the thermometer in your rear is the best method.
It's true that I have a thing for butts, but I don't want anything stuck in my ass!
We'll need a urine sample first. I'll help you.
Stop it!
No need to hold back. Just let it out. But I wouldn't mind if it weren't urine.
Miyako!
Oh, come on. Just relax. You're not some young virgin. Who cares, right?
Yamato, are you awake?
Bitch.
There's something in our service not able to visit earlier, so since it's after visiting our section, I've been as a nurse.
Lying whore!
Hold on. I recently bought some Inori sushi. Would you like to eat with me? I've heard the Japanese hospital food isn't too good.
Are you awake? Mayuchi worked hard to make you dinner. Please have some if you like. Hey, Yamato's still injured, so he needs to eat healthy food. I
What's
calculated
that?
the perfect nutritional balance and prepared this. It's the best thing for him.
Right now, Yamato needs love. If he's going to eat, he should have it filled with my own love.
Stop it!
The process could be harmful to Yamato now, so it's a mere 50,000 Scoville units. 50,000? It's my hot sauce of love. He can't eat that.
Here you go, Yamato, eat it.
Make sure you have some of my love.
Don't trample on Mayuchi's pure feelings. As a man, you should know what I mean.
No one knows about Yamato's in my relationship, so they're acting like this. I have to tell them the truth. I tell them the truth and have Yamato take responsibility. Everyone, I have something to say, so listen up. Actually, Yamato and I...
Yamato's going out with me. Actually, you've been helping with my daily training. I've been hiding it from you.
That's all she meant.
Believe me, I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I'm so sorry, but Yamato's already mine.
Dumko, to think that is the only thing that dating involves. He and me spend quality time alone with each other at home. You just watch DVDs.
Oh, that's nothing, Kurikichi. Mayuchi and Yamato are going to marry. At the first meeting, Yamato saw Mayuchi's bare deal. So you see, he has to marry her now. Right, Yamato?
Yeah, then Yamato saw me completely naked. At the time, Yamato was also uber naked. Well, there's no way to change what has happened. So, as I strongly believe in following the path of honor, I have no other choice than to do what is right and marry Yamato.
If that's all marrying Yamato requires, then I'll undress right here and now. I'll take everything off. This is bad, Yamato.
What's wrong, Cookie?
What's on TV?
Take Tachibana!
That's her. Cookie, where's that? Shinshiko.
Wait, Miyako, where are you going?
I'll take your revenge.
Stop it!
I can't forgive her. Me neither. I'm going as well.
Mayuchi!
I should be the one to avenge you.
Chris! Wait, everyone!
Are you okay, Yamato?
Darn it, not right now!
Honestly, you sure did get yourself in a mess.
Headmaster!
Prepare yourself for a bit of pain.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You boys had to buy some good guns, but... You should have had to buy good vehicles as well.
Just what's taking so long against a lone woman?
Prime Minister, the request for the JSDF's intervention has been filed.
I can't send the JSDF in there. Use the police to take care of those bitches.
But sir...
We gave them all that equipment. Use every means possible to stop them.
Take them out.
Understood.
What's going on?
You sure are going at it, Tachibana. You got that right, Momoyo. Tell me, why are you doing this? You've never been one to enjoy meaningless destruction. With your passionate lust for fighting, you'd honestly say that to me now? If power is justice, then right now I'm being completely just. Don't complain about what I do here. I get it. That means I just defeat you and all this ends. Tell me one thing. Yeah, what? What is your true goal? You aren't just rampaging with no plan, right? My goal, huh? I've decided to issue a declaration of war to this puny nation.
That bitch! Take care of her before she says anything damaging.
Yes, sir.
JSDF! We're already in a state of war here!
So you came.
Transmitting attack predictions.
You fell for it. What? Kawakami style Izuna drop! Did I do it? You definitely did some damage there. That won't happen again. You can still move even after that.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Saki.
I'm sorry. I didn't have any data on that move just now.
It was my fault for letting my guard down. She's sure to have other secret techniques. Analyze her with extra care.
Right.
Retreat!
I won't let you interrupt the fight.
Agreed. I share the same wish.
What happened? Saki has me now.
Tachibana appears to be experiencing difficulty with the battle. Momoyo holds the advantage.
I see. With the information flow cut, seems poor Tachibana doesn't have the upper hand anymore. Searching for this one first was the correct decision.
You're the guy from when we... So you're okay.
Unfortunately for you, I'll be taking you hostage now.
Don't get in our way, kid. I'm warning you.
Keep it up with that mouth and I'll take it all off.
Yamato, that's not very gentlemanly of you.
I meant my pants!
Your pants?
Damn it. They sure are messing up this city.
It doesn't make any difference. This country is worthless anyway.
Excuse me?
There's no point living here. There's no point in protecting this country either. Maybe, in the end, we are the pointless ones.
What are you talking about?
We were abandoned. By our own country. By Japan.
You damn idiots! I told you not to call my cell phone. The route? Who cares? Just make landfall wherever you want. We're having a ton of problems with the Shinjuku ruckus. No one will be paying attention to the ocean. Shut up! First off, it's your fault in the first place for getting the wrong landfall coordinates. Don't talk back! Who do you think you're addressing? Don't assume we'll let you get away with this stuff forever!
Prime Minister.
What is it?
The cabinet is ready. Hurry to the cabinet room.
Got it!
We're good, right? Just release us.
I see. As expected. That should suffice. I thank you.
Yamato, she's communicating with someone.
I just had something to attend to. I'm done now.
You said Japan abandoned you, correct? What did you mean? I don't understand you.
Did your father not abandon Japan himself?
How did you know that?
I've already scanned all available data on everyone involved. It's really quite simple. This country does not love its people. That applies to you as well.
You won't escape! What?
What's wrong with you?
My arms are moving on their own! What did you do to me?
Cookie! Cookie!
The mainframe's security was strong, so I hacked his arm control program.
How dare you!
It isn't loaded.
I thought you said it wasn't loaded.
Do you know what martial arts form Take Tachibana excels at?
Catching bayonet. I'll show you. Something that I learned from her. Bayonet techniques.
Beloved, I'll punish you for that. But to be really honest, I love it more, though.
Hey, you guys. What are you doing here?
We're here because Cookie's down there. How dare you do that to Cookie, the one to punish her? I'll have revenge for Yamato and Cookie. Don't fall behind, my Yuji. If you get her, you can win all of Yamato's affection points. Right, I'll do my best. Let's fight!
She knows how they'll attack. They're not attacking in unison either.
Damn it! Us, it's 4 against 1! We're struggling this much with one opponent! Yamano! Don't do it! We can't beat her barehanded!
I'm taking them off after all. Here I go! Sorry it's not really my big magnum Cyclops, but at least I'll give you some penetration!
Major Tachibana! Major Tachibana, the area inland has been completely surrounded. These people are normal illegal immigrants.
This is 1st Platoon calling HQ. Issue the attack order. Not only are we failing to stop them from making landfall, we'll be wiped out!
Orders from the top. We cannot authorize hostilities. Retreat at once.
There are 20 armed soldiers and 30 operatives disguised as civilians. We need your support!
We cannot authorize hostilities. Retreat!
Escape routes have been compromised. We can't retreat! I repeat, we cannot retreat!
We cannot authorize hostilities. Major Tachibana, stand down.
In that case, why the hell would you even deploy us? RPG!
If you make a move, I'll kill him. Drop your weapons.
Yamato-san! That's low!
Release Yamato! Hurry up!
We're disarmed! Release Yamato!
If that's all it takes for you to do as I say, your conviction is weak.
What?
Tachibana and I would have sacrificed ourselves for a mission. At least that's how we once thought. As long as this country was worth protecting. But that was then. Do you read me, Tachibana?
Saki, are you okay?
There was a problem, but I've taken care of it.
Everything here is on schedule.
Wait! Yamato!
Momoyo, thank you for cooperating. I truly thank you.
For what?
This demonstration was quite effective. My plan is now close to completion.
Are you saying you used me?
No, it was give and take. You really did want to fight, didn't you? I merely provided what you wanted.
I don't want to fight right now. You hurt Yamato, so I want to defeat you. That's all.
I won't fight you long enough for that. Saki.
How dare you!
Damn it, Nixon, get out of my way!
Don't move. I will not allow you to endanger Yamato any further.
You all are wrong. Apparently they value this man more than the battle. With that degree of tenacity, you'll never beat me. Momoyo, you aren't like that, are you?
Of course not!
I see. Then I'll let you experience the same suffering as before.
Stop it!
It's been fun, Momoyo. This is the end.
It isn't over yet! A stealth helicopter! Cookie Agiha, path descended. Seems the tide has turned, Tachibana.
You really believe that, do you? This is an order. Time to die, Saki.
Understood. Wait!
I apologize to you. I've caused you trouble. I don't mind. You can die next time.
Right. Restoration! Restoration!
Big sister!
How is Yamato?
Yamato.
Oh, Yamato-san. Yamato.
It's nothing!
There's definitely something wrong. You do realize I've been with you since childhood. You can't fool me. I know when you're acting weird, so you might as well just spit it out and tell me.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
you
is.
weren't even here. Stop it. You guys get away from Yamato! Don't crowd him! Why are you trying to be near him? Get away! Sister! All of you, stay away! I won't let anyone have him!
What in the hell?
What's gotten into you, big sister? Yamato promised to be with me. He's mine! Yamato is mine and mine alone!
But isn't he just your student?
Shut up.
It's not like you guys are engaged. You're not even dating. What are you doing, Matsukaze? That was rude. Mayuchi is pursuing Yamato romantically. You're just his teacher, so why try to drive other women away?
You have some nerve, Mayuchi. If you have a problem with me, let's settle it with our... No, not at all! Now you listen. Yamato doesn't think of me as just his teacher, all right? He wanted more than that. He wanted to date me. There isn't room for the rest of you.
But you rejected Yamato. You turned him down twice, so you don't have the right. You want to act like Yamato's girlfriend? That ain't right. Matsukaze, you can't say that. I've had it, and I'm letting her have it. So Yamato developed feelings for you. So what? Try putting yourself in Yamato's shoes. If you plan to keep him with you, ignoring his feelings, he's basically just a pet. Keeping things the same may suit your interest, but as a man, he has needs. It's terrible to deny him that. If you tie him down because you care, he'll waste away before you realize it. If you leave a melon in the fridge, eventually it won't taste as good. Stop it right now, Matsukaze.
Big sister!
Don't hold back. Eat up. There's as much as you want, and there's more coming. Sucks what happened yesterday. The trains were stopped. And with the traffic, I couldn't even ride my bike. It was a standstill. If I'd been there, I wouldn't have let them get away with that.
Is Naoi doing all right?
Huh? Looks like you're worried for Yamato too, huh?
Idiot. It's not like that. It's a waste not having someone around here that'll eat all the leftovers.
You should just be honest. He said they were just scratches. He's doing fine. I think he'll be up and around in no time at all. Anyway, Cookie got it bad.
Cookie? Can she be repaired?
I don't know. Hideo said he'd definitely do it, but after falling off that building, he's pretty torn up. I can't forgive those guys. Hey, back off! Those are mine!
Yeah, that's not fair. Who cares? It's just a little. You don't get squat before me. Calm down, everyone. It's not polite to fight at the table. Yeah, Mayuchi was the one who fried them, so she's first anyway.
In that case, what about this?
That was my pork!
What are you doing, you...
Momo-senpai, you can't just do whatever you want. What gives you the right to do that?
Yamato is my student. If you try something with him without my permission, you'll regret it. Understand?
That's mean, Momo-senpai! My pork! Why would you eat my pork? Come on, don't fight. Yamato-chan isn't up yet.
You'll regret it!
My pork!
Idiot.
Why are you guys all coming? I thought I should wake him up occasionally.
I'm waking him up today, so everyone go back to the table.
You're planning to steal my morning kiss, right? I won't let you.
That isn't what I'm trying to do.
Great, that's one out of the race. Go right for his lips, Mayuchi. Right, Matsukaze, I'll do what I can. I'm the one who will.
Talk to? I'm not losing.
Yamato, are you feeling it?
Sorry, Yamato. Your sister figure would rather you died in peace than have your chastity taken away. You understand, don't you?
He used his replacement technique again. He's quite proud of it as well.
Tachibana and I would have sacrificed ourselves for a mission. At least that's how we once thought. As long as this country was worth protecting.
A country worth protecting, huh?
I have decided I will abandon this country, my son.
But why, Dad?
That's what Dad meant. I get it.
So, you're finally starting to understand.
It's you.
Just look at this place. Didn't your parents teach you not to fire spiritual energy blasts inside the house?
Parents don't normally teach that.
I only did it because you guys tried to get to Yamato. There.
Huh? What's this? Only one way to find out.
Oh, I didn't know about this one. He's hiding that here, isn't he? Can't let my guard down around him.
So, Yamato likes this stuff, doesn't he?
Well, he is a guy after all.
There's some over here, too!
So then, Yamato found a new hiding spot, huh?
Let's see, I wonder what Yamato's into.
You can't just go through other people's stuff!
It's a sister's duty to check up on her brother.
It only makes sense for a fiancé to double-check stuff like this. A wife has the right to check up on her husband! You can't... It's starting!
I heard you were caught up in quite a disaster the other day.
It's not like I was just caught up in it. We were doing our job the whole time.
Job?
Discovering the smuggling routes for erotic magazines.
That's going a bit far, given the crime.
Tell me, what do you think about this country?
Why would someone like you, who doesn't even pay attention to elections, suddenly ask something like that?
My father abandoned this country. Those guys yesterday called this country worthless. If that's really the case, what are we fighting to protect?
Think about that on your own.
I think about it, but I don't like it. At this rate, I don't know what I went through all that for.
Not much in this world is so black and white that it won't bother you on some level. But if you give up, it'll just end up making things worse. At the end of the day, you'll be eating shit with extra curry on the side. I won't say something silly like hard work will ultimately pay off. But if you don't find out, either you won't forgive yourself later for not trying, or you'll become garbage that just can't be bothered to give a rat's ass about anything.
Oh, man.
I guess it's self-gratification.
You know, when I was younger, I once shielded a girl I knew from being bullied. Back then, I thought the same thing. That if I did nothing, either I'd never forgive myself, or I'd become so worthless I could just turn a blind eye to it. I guess you'd call that self-gratification.
Did that girl thank you for what you did?
She follows me around. A bit of a pain, actually.
I see. You happy about it? You were happy you could save that girl, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what that type of self-gratification is called? You know. It's called justice.
Is it okay for a man and woman to do something like that? I mean, that is illegal, isn't it? It's no problem if they're in love. Oh, that's so perverted! So their arms and legs are linked together. So now what?
They're in a seated position!
It's a position where the man and woman can clearly see each other face to face. I'm surprised you knew it, Majikoi.
No, it's only because Majikoi had this dirty magazine and I looked at it and... Oh, it was all me. Mayuki is totally innocent.
Isn't it the same thing?
It's a little hard to accept that Yamato is into this sort of stuff. But if he likes this sort of things, then I should at least familiarize myself with it.
Yeah, Mayuki. Make sure you watch closely for the big day. Right. I'll do what I can for Yamato-san. Then I guess I'll look a little when people hurt.
I definitely want Yamato to do all of that to me. Yamato, I want you to scissor me, and then we can do the butterfly. Then you can lick me while holding me up.
What are you doing?
I don't like this. Yamato! You all seriously like Yamato that much?
Yeah! Yamato is everything to me.
Who I like is up to me.
You may be my big sister, but you can't tell me what to do. Yeah, play the rest!
I see. Well, if you all want him that much, take him by force! What do you think you're doing?
Since you insist, shouldn't we be doing this a proper way? I challenge you to a duel in accordance with Kawakami Academy rules.
Oh, so you think you can beat me?
For Yamato, I will gladly fight you.
I will also fight you, big sister.
I shall participate as well.
I see. Very well.
I'll fight you all!
Justice? I'm surprised you'd use such an awkward word, but then again, you are old.
Is there another way to say it?
I don't really get it. But I kind of feel better.
It doesn't matter if this country is worth it or not. Just keep living the way you've always thought is right, Naue Yamato.
You sure know a lot about me.
Part of my job is knowing people.
And what is that job exactly?
It's me. What?
We have just confirmed information the individual thought responsible for the destruction yesterday in Shinjuku and recently in Yokohama Port has sent in a video file thought to be a statement of responsibility to all broadcasting agencies, publishers, and telecom firms in Japan.
Citizens of Japan, hear me now. I shall destroy everything in this country with no regret. I shall kill every single citizen, without exception. I will not relent for any reason. To anyone, all of you will die. My goal is this country's destruction and the Prime Minister's massacre. Look at my face and hear my voice. Burn all that is me into your eyes. This is the face of your enemy. The next time you see me up close will be the last moments of your life. No one in this country can stop me. Sit there and accept your approaching death.
Send out the JSDF! The JSDF!
Not wise. Employing the defense forces is a last
I don't
resort.
give a rat's ass! They're after me, isn't that sufficient reason? You saw them yesterday.
But, sir...
Are you blind? We can't stop them with police. We got everyone and everything. Keep those crazy bitches away from me!
How are things going?
From Narima Regiment to 2nd Company, everyone is gathered around the Prime Minister's residence. They're in position.
He's trying to protect himself. How foolish.
The Prime Minister isn't leaving his residence. I wonder if they realize we can see everything they do.
Rather than trying to move and risk thinning security, he had his forces staged from an easy location, entrenching those defenses. Not a bad plan.
This will be the end, won't it?
Yeah, it'll be the end. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. Let me stay like this a little longer. Just for a while.
You feel like you'll break, Saki?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, come from any position you like. Here.
Mayuchi is the only one who can match Momoyo-senpai. For now, it's best if Mayuchi assists and wears Momo-senpai down. A real fight with Big Sister, I won't lose.
What's that? Second platoon to HQ. Approaching a large group of civilians. Please advise. HQ! HQ! Respond!
Everyone, kick some ass!
Stop! I will shoot!
Hey, it's begun! It's amazing! Those bozos aren't doing bad for some weaklings we purchased. A group of amateurs can become quite a fighting force given enough of them.
Quantity over quality, huh? It doesn't matter if it's good. If there isn't that much, you won't get full.
You got it wrong, idiots. They're useful because they're amateurs. Take a look.
Let me see. Well, it looks to me like they don't know how to fight.
Not them. Watch the JSDF.
They're being completely overwhelmed.
If they were overseas, they'd have fired already.
I get it. That's the reason we use them.
People carrying live ammo are gonna hesitate when it comes to shooting civilians. And if we jam the radio and keep them from any orders, they'll never be told to open fire.
Jam the radio.
Should be pretty easy for that girl with the eye patch.
You're smart. I should pat you on the head.
Yes, I am. It's about time for us to get going. Earn your pay!
I'm not gonna stand around anymore.
Mayafumi style, Kawakami style, true blade blocking!
She fell.
I did it! Doggy! Stop it, Doggy, you can't do it!
Won't give up.
At your level, you can't beat me. Give up!
No, I'll never stop until I beat you.
Doggy.
Because I am in love with Yamato. I feel better when I'm with Yamato. No matter how painful or tough the training is, I feel like I can make it if he's there with me. I'm certain it's because our love is so strong. That's why I want to be with Yamato.
Doggy.
I feel exactly the same way. I am here right now because of Yamato. When I was younger, getting bullied, every day was tough and I couldn't deal with it. Yamato saved me from that awful time in my life. If Yamato hadn't saved me, I honestly don't know what would have happened to me. Me too. Yamato-san helped me to talk to everyone as I do now. I was shy and couldn't speak to others very well. Because of my shyness, I couldn't talk to anyone at all or even make any friends. Yamato-san kindly spoke to me anyway. I still have a long way to go. I am getting better. And it is all because of Yamato-san's help. Same with me. Yamato has always been one to come up with a tricky plan. Rarely does he attack with the obvious head-on approach. But that's because he thinks with friends, and he doesn't want them in harm's way. When I made that realization, it made me consider what honor truly means. Yamato is a real man, and I intend to stay by his side.
Me too. I've always depended on Yamato. Ever since Yamato promised to act as my brother and become my student, he's always been at my side. He'd always follow me around. I thought it was cute, that it was even fun. And it felt so good, too. I kept wanting things to stay that way forever. When Yamato first asked me out, I was really pretty happy. But at the same time, I was scared.
Big sister!
I was scared. I was afraid that the relationship we'd had would disappear and be lost forever. I'd never been afraid of anything. Everyone kept getting closer to Yamato, while I was getting further and further away. And then I realized for the first time, I love Yamato too. I love him more than anyone.
I feel the same way.
As do I.
I do too. I believe likewise.
I see. You're all the same way. Then we will all fight.
Yamato!
Everyone, please hear me out. I want to protect this country. Maybe you're wondering what dumb thing I'm going off on now. To be honest, I don't blame you one bit, but the fact remains. I really want to protect this country. All of you are aware that I don't care much for this hellhole of ours. There's not much to be proud of. But still, the people I love the most are all here. Every one of you are here. Cap and all the guys are here. You're what's important to me. I'll protect Japan for the people that I love the most. I think that should be reason enough.
Very well. I'll help you.
Nisa.
You're going to become Prime Minister and stand beside me, right? We can't have the country in ruins when that happens.
You said it.
I'll fight too. Count me in.
Yeah, I'll help also.
I'll assist too.
That's the spirit.
You are not in this fight alone, Yamato. We entrust you with our life.
Make you much stronger. Now prepare for end of world!
Is that all you got? Looks like you're standing still. Why, you? Are you insulting this matchup? I see no way past him.
You got fight, little girl. As I'd expect from Master Swordsman Maezumi Shushidan's daughter.
And you are quite skilled, but I still don't understand. Why would someone capable of being a true martial artist do this?
What do you know about me? Strong as I am, I can never get anything to go my way. And that's because people like you exist in this world. I won't hold back just because you're a kid.
Miss Cupcake!
And projectile weapons don't work!
Guess again, I won't lose the karate either.
How about this?
Ah, my eyes!
That was my trump card. With your vision damage, you can't fight. What are you doing, Tatsu? Just get serious. Mayazumi style. Right.
Go for it!
A fearful energy blast is strongest Momo-sensei.
Not done yet!
Instant drop. Incoming. Kawakami style. Instant drop. I won't fall for the same trick twice.
Nathan!
Do you really have time to worry about the others?
You shut your mouth. I fight for the others!
Futile. You'll perish along with this pointless country. Tachibana, I'll meet up with you.
It's not pointless. It isn't.
I have decided that I will abandon this country. This country has no future.
Why do you think it doesn't have a future?
Yamato, do you know what constitutes a country?
Mm-mm.
When people you love gather, they're called a family. And families together are called a town. When you get those towns together, you have a country. So a country is just a collection of people who love each other.
A collection of people who love each other?
But if you say you love your father, people say you have a daddy complex. If you say you love your mother, you have an Oedipus complex. If you say you love this country, people look at you with disapproval. You can't admit your love for what's precious to you in this country. You can scream as loud as you can, saying you hate something, you detest it. But we live in a place that won't let you say you just love something. A country like that has no future.
I get it now, Dad.
Guess the stuffiness in here isn't a problem anymore.
Who the hell are you?
No one important enough to name themselves. Just a non-existent concerned citizen. It's been quite a while, Mr. Prime Minister.
This place is for people who run the country, not for old retirees to come strolling back in whenever they damn well please.
Maybe you should stake that once you've done a decent job at the helm. You can't run a country that's sinking like a boat you tried digging for buried treasure on.
I found that treasure.
What's that?
Instead of trying to reach the top, it's faster to pull anyone above you down. Tons of people who hate this country still live here. So you bait them with candy, let them bring down the leaders, and ultimately, I win the swing vote in the election. Those people are the real treasure.
So the smugglers were a thank you gift for those who helped you to the top.
That's rude. It just so happened on a certain day at a certain location, security was thin. Then those idiots messed up the landfall coordinates. They got caught in the JSDF operation there. Ground forces were waiting right where they made landfall, so the smugglers thought they'd been betrayed and started firing. Well, there were some casualties, but my minor wrongdoing is but a drop in this country's pond. Essentially, countries are nothing but prizes for the strong to take home anyway.
I recall someone else from history who said something similar. His name was Adolf Hitler.
Shut your mouth, you worthless fool!
You're pretty good, but I'm just warming up. No matter how many times you try, I'll always come out on top.
But what if it's a threesome? What is your true intent?
I believe I've already stated it. The destruction of this country, its people, and its prime minister's massacre.
I think you're lying. There are tanks scattered around on fire outside, but the top of those tanks' turrets, where ammo is stored, are deliberately weak. It explodes upward, and that's where you focused your attack. The strike caused an explosion, but it didn't endanger anyone.
The weakness of tanks' tops is common knowledge. That's just what we happen to target.
Even at Yokohama Port and in the Shinjuku destruction, miraculously, there were no casualties. Why is that?
I don't know.
It's because your most important objective is neither destruction nor a massacre. Your goal is nothing more than simply to be a villain. To become an entity that will shake this country up and become an enemy to all its citizens. Right now, Japan cannot see a hard threat. Regardless, though Japan's soldiers fight for their country, the people currently view them scornfully. However, should you create an enemy to show up and threaten Japan?
I swore revenge against this pathetic country. There's not anything else to it. I'm a warrior as well. Even if I care nothing for the citizens, I swore my loyalty to this country. I was prepared to give my life for it. But I suppose it was never really for the country, but for one stupid man's ambitions.
Tachibana.
My death is one thing, but do you know how difficult endangering your men is just for an idiot's ambition? Do you know how difficult it is to order them to die for no reason? My men and I loved this country and devoted our lives to it. That's why I wanted this country to love us, even if it could only last a moment. But in the end, that was nothing but an illusion! Tachibana!
You got a pretty nice ass there. I'll be sure to enjoy it after this.
What? I'm not giving up my virginity to some dude.
That's just how I like it. I won't be gentle, you hear that? Yeah, there's a girl right there.
You're pretty cute. You want to hang out with us?
Hey, wait up! Idiots. You were deceived because of your lust for a 3D girl.
I told you, my feminine decoy plan would work.
Yeah, but I don't understand why the guy's chasing
me. Are you seriously asking that?
Damn! There's too many of them!
He won't lose! Yamato! What happened to Yamato?
But we live in a place that won't let you say you just love something. A country like that has no future.
I love you, Dad.
Thank you. I love you very much too. I can say that with pride.
Dad.
Yamato, will you love this place even if I'm gone?
Huh?
Do you want to live here? I see. The youth, like yourself, will shake this country.
If this country becomes a place where you can proudly say you love it, will you return?
Yamato.
When I grow up, I'll become Prime Minister. And then I'll make this country a place where people can say what they love.
When you do that, I'll be back, Yamato.
I remember what's really important to me now. I'm not done yet. It's out of energy. Huh? Aren't you Morrow's dog? Why are you here?
He
Hideo Kuki on the front lines.
Hideo?
This is really quite off-putting, you know. You Kazuma family guys always try to do stuff without me, and I am the king!
That's exactly right, Hideo-sama. Should I kill him?
Don't be a fool. When trying to create a better world, it is not who does what. It is more important what is actually done. Yamato Naoi, I, Hideo Kuki, shall gladly follow you.
That was splendid, Hideo-sama. A true king is willing to sacrifice pride to work for his people. Azumi is so moved.
Here is a present from me. Accept it well.
Yamato!
Kuki! They fixed you up!
I'm as good as new. I'm even more powerful now.
Kuki is the finest technology. It will never yield to evil. Azumi, have your maids fan out, quickly.
Right, Hideo-sama.
Oh dear, the young master didn't need to come. It will be trouble enough to guard him with everything going on here.
It's not really a problem. Either way, we'll be taking them out.
Yeah, this looks like it might be fun. I'll help guard Toma also.
Stop wasting my time. Bring it on, bitches!
Jeez, these peasants seem to be in a bad habit of getting overly cocky.
Fushikawa, you came to help?
Don't misunderstand my intent. I'm just here to repay my debt from last time.
Thanks a lot, Fushikawa. I'll leave this to you. I'll thank you again later.
Commoners, feel honored you will be able to witness the elegant dance that comprises the Fushikawa-style technique.
Been a while since I had this much fun.
It's time we finish these dumb hoes off.
How dare you? I'm not done yet.
Everyone!
Yamato!
It's time we won this thing. And I'm gonna need your help to do it. Ready, Doggy?
Count me in!
Christiana.
Yeah.
Miyako.
Yes.
Mayachi.
Yes.
I want to protect those I love, so please, make sure that you do not die.
That's the wrong idea, Yamato. She's right. If you're willing to go that far, Yamato, then just order me to die.
Our enemies are those who'd never hesitate to sacrifice an ally.
We cannot defeat them unless you give us the order to do so, even if it costs us our lives.
Then we'd be just the same as those bastards.
How naive.
Nason.
When I fight, I'm always prepared for death. That's a given for a martial artist. And right now, you fight alongside martial artists. You must even be prepared to kill me should that order be given.
Nason. Very well. I understand. Guys, die for me!
No! Because of you, I shall live in triumph.
Now that's the answer I wanted to hear.
Wait for our victory, Yamato. Restoration!
If I'm doing something for Yamato, I have 100 times more energy. I shall get you everything on this foot attack. I want to win for Yamato. Here I come. I can see your arrows coming, little girl. I only have one card up my sleeve. 50 meters right, 30 meters up, 40 meters straight and then down, 20 meters straight and then left. She in a style ultimate technique. Mercury pigeon. The path to love isn't always straight and narrow. The same goes for attacking with my bow and arrow.
I'm not done yet.
Time to die.
I'm a little late, but Tsubame Matsunaka has arrived. Matsunaka-san!
I'll be helping out as well.
Things were just about to get good. Pack it up. Let's go. I sure had a lot of fun with you today, girls.
You're running away?
Mayuchi hasn't gotten to do anything yet!
You're quite a bad guy, selling out your country to stand on the top.
That's enough talk.
If you're trying to silence me, it's already too late.
What's happening?
The guy who uploaded that clip was the one who recorded your conversation with smugglers who were bringing in illegals, which means it's all over. One more thing. Our conversation just now was being broadcast live. Amateur, you're supposed to pull the trigger gently.
What's wrong? You can't win if you just keep running away. Doesn't fighting make you happy? Once your spiritual energy runs out, it'll be over. The same goes for you. Enough! The amount of spiritual energy you add to your bullets. Kakidora! Speak for your defensive abilities.
She's over there.
Leave this to me.
What are you gonna do?
I have a new feature. Sometimes I'm in maid mode Cookie 1, other times I'm in combat mode Cookie 2, and sometimes I'm in brain mode
Cookie 3. And this time, another one was in all-purpose high-speed mobile dreadnought, Cookie 5.
What happened to Cookie 4?
I've awaited you with a tear in my eye. Step in, Beetle.
Let's go, Cookie!
Stay out of this!
If I can't use it, I'll just have to cast it off. I can't complete the dodge calculations in time.
I'll do it!
As you wish, sir.
wilderness, with no miracle before me and no guide. The night alone grows. My unyielding will fueling me. I continue my journey of darkness.
We can take it head on!
Thanks so much, Miyako!
Kawakami style, Izuna drop! That move won't work on me! Izuna! Naive! I won't fall for the same trick twice either! Kawakami driver! I guess that's it. Yeah, I can't go on either.
Nason!
Tachibana!
Don't worry. You're gonna be okay.
It's over, my Yamato.
Just use your instantaneous restoration.
I don't have any spiritual energy left.
Nason!
I'm sorry, Yamato. I really did want to go out with you when you asked me.
Save your strength.
I was really happy getting this ring.
Nason.
Oh, Yamato, I will always love you. Forever.
Nason. Mama! Thank you, Nason. I feel the same way. And I always will.
Yamato, you restored my spiritual energy with your kiss! I awoke at the kiss of a prince. I am the true winner.
Did she even do that? She was just faking.
I vote for long resist.
No way. That kiss was not real.
Yamato, you said you were fighting for those who care about ya.
Wait just a second.
Wait, did you mean big sister? That's not what you meant, is it?
Yamato-san.
You?
I love Hermit and Crab!
Yamato's hermit crab.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been hiding this from you, but I just love Hermit Crab so much.
You were hiding it?
When things were rough for me, when I was sad, when I got turned down and cried, the Hermit Crab has made me feel better. I will fight for Japan in which I can announce what I love. And I love Hermit Crabs!
So basically, you're saying you fought because you wanted to say you loved your hermit crabs, not me.
Even though you called my name, I truly believed in you, you know.
You like some anthropods more than you like me?
I lost to some hermit crabs?
Are you serious, Yamato?
Mayuchi, I think you got that backwards.
I'm sorry, but I can't love anything but Hermit Crabs anymore. I love Hermit Crabs from the very bottom of my heart. Huh? What's wrong, you guys? If you want to say something, spit it out.
Love me!
Yes,